Yo, y'all still tuned in there? Yes, sir. This is your boy Metaverse Harlem Smiley in the building, and with me always my co-host
Melly Mel, 2 L's, all caps, all fat.
And yes, sir, and combined as a force of nature, we will. You know what? Fuck it. Let's get into the intro. Now, be honest. When you first seen little baby in there, did you have the bonnet on and you snatched it off just to get the
No, I didn't. I had my regular hair. I had the Versace's on the face.
Oh, so they thought you a good Walmart game, huh?
I looked real good. I looked real good, but he was in the hood, so
yeah.
Everybody was taking pictures, snapping.
Best of both worlds, that's what you want.
Harlem Smiley, the greatest, the most versatile rapper out here in these streets. Yikes! And as always, man, this around the clock records, man. We cannot be stopped. Work time, screaming out. Yo, Sig, I run with the Crips and you know this. Yo, Sig, Logan, my flex to the left cause I'm rolling. And shout out my grapes that's moving that weight. And they don't debate the record very late. We throwing them seeds from state to state. You gon' get some shit.
I'm gonna be on Dirt Mob all night. French Gang to the sunlight. I'm gonna rock with French Gang all night.
Smiley, Mally, this is Max Payne Tarantino. And it's in a movie. Everything's viral. I yell action and shit goes.
Welcome to the best of both worlds.
No.
Yes, sir. One time for the illest and realest podcast on social media, man. The monetized platform. This is the best of both world podcast, man. Clap it up one time.
Yep, clap it up.
Yes, sir. So as we allow the people to get in here, man, yes, I am your boy Harlem Smiley from the one and only Dirt Gang TV. And with me, Young Italy, talk to him.
I'm 2 L's today. Two L's today.
2 L's.
I'm 2 L's today. Yeah, I'm 2 L's. But y'all already know it is Melly Mel. 2 L's, all caps, all facts, aka Young Italy, because I roam where the fuck I want, aka call me the villain, aka 2 L's for the day.
That's a fact, man. And I'm gonna smoke 2 L's during this podcast. This is the best of both worlds, man. Episode, what we on? 34?
34, yeah.
34. They said we never would have made it. We here to stay, man. Salute to all the Orange Gang members in attendance, man. All the Honey Gang members in attendance. All the day ones. We appreciate y'all, man. Energy
Facts.
level on 1,000. Melly got her liquor ready. I'm rolling up right now. So what we gonna do is, man, Melly, let the people know what we got cooking for them today.
All right, y'all. Greetings and salutations to everybody out there. Thank you for tuning in. Thank y'all for subscribing to both channels. If you aren't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button for us. Make sure y'all hit y'all like button or hit the like button on y'all way in. To all of the Wrench Gang members, Honey Gang, y'all are appreciated. We salute to y'all. And today we got a good show, man. We got a good show.
That's a fact, man. My lighting is, I'm looking like Little Kim. Look, 90s Little Kim. Little Kim right now. And anyway, it's too early for that. Too early for that, man. So listen, I'm about to sync up with y'all, but before we sync up, man, you know what? We're going to sync up while I'm rolling up, man. Don't matter what y'all rolling on, man. I'm still trolling that blunt right now, man. Whether it's an indica or sativa or a hybrid, anything but that Reggie Miller, man. That shit going to burn your throat right here. Your esophagus going to burn off. Whether you're smoking out of a Dutch, the backwood, Swisher Sweet, or the Fonto with the raw paper. But if you use the Bob Marley paper and you add the grapper, let somebody know, or smoke that shit by yourself in the corner. We don't want to smell tobacco and weed mix. It's time for y'all to sync up, man. I'll get my lighters up in a second. Y'all roll up. We got a good one for y'all today, man. Arthur Bird gonna be in what's name? We gonna drop the link.
Oh, we got Arthur Bird in attendance.
Arthur Bird's gonna pop up in attendance, man. I'm about to send him that link. Little spoken word. You know he's gonna pop up in here today, man. But where we going with it, Melly?
Oh, well, we got a good one for y'all today. We got hip hop topics all across the board today. We could jump right into it.
Jump into it.
We could jump right into it. The game. The game. The game been making headlines lately. Or he's just been in the media real heavy lately. I'm just like, what? I mean, is he doing an album? What does he have going on that's significant? Because he is just causing all of this controversy right now surrounding himself. And you know, normally when artists cause a controversy, whether it's good or bad, they have some shit that they're trying to promote.
He definitely said it was an album coming out for sure.
Okay. So that explains why he's making his rounds in the entertainment or in the industry, because he has to get some type of buzz around his name in order for this album to sell.
Facts. And I ain't even gonna lie. Have you not been seeing a trend? It seemed like nowadays, if you an older artist and you got some you got some music coming out, the best way to do it is, for the most part, you hear that clicking shit?
Yeah, I do.
The fuck is that?
I don't know.
It's a little weird. Hold on. Should be hold on. Give me. Hold on.
Yeah, I can hear you. Uh-huh.
Hold on, let me make sure my shit is right on here.
Hold on for a second. Hold on.
All right, you get me? Yeah. Game is definitely dropping. He's definitely dropping some new music. He said that on Drink Champs. He was dropping new music. I'm gonna be honest, man. With this whole little Drink Champ shit that just happened between them two, I feel like he definitely needs to drop music without a doubt, because fucking somehow, some way, a lot of shit he said on there is definitely gonna need to be answered, and whether it's a verse, whether it's it's on wax or something, especially the whole shit he said about Dre, Kanye, 50. But we're gonna definitely get into that, man. Joanna, Brian Mobley, Still King T, Jaron Leonardo, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Melly, we got to figure out what that clicking noise was, man. You know, metaverse shit. We're gonna make sure.
Oh no, we good. We good. I had my thing was on Bluetooth. So
Bluetooth?
Yeah, it was my Bluetooth. So my daughter was doing something, but we good. Salute to everybody in the chat. Brian Mobley. Who else?
Yeah.
Still T. What's up? Jiren, Joanna. What's up, baby?
We appreciate
Make sure y'all hit
man.
that. Yes. AP Wiz. Salute. Shot by J Mac. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
That's a fact. So let's get into the game and the whole Drink Champ interview. So where do you now? I know you might not had a chance to watch the whole interview. Me, I watched the whole interview too. So what parts did you get from the Drink Champs interview? And then we'll go from there.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't. Oops.
Hold on, wait, say that again.
Sorry, y'all. I said I didn't. Oops.
Wait, one more time.
I said I didn't get a chance. Can you hear me?
Nah, you good. That was my shit.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get around to watching it. So you're gonna have to fill me in 100% about what happened and what did you take from it, because I didn't get a chance to see it. I think I saw maybe like a clip of him talking about the whole 50 Cent thing. So I think that's the only thing that I really saw with that interview with him. And normally I watch the Drink Champs interviews because they are very entertaining, but I didn't get a chance to see this one.
Well, let me start out by saying, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I think this was the most entertaining Drink Champs interview. This is up there with Kanye West, kind of entertaining. He dropped a lot of jewels. He not saying he exposed a lot of stuff, but he definitely clarified a lot of stuff too. Him, Jay-Z, him, 50 Cent, Sean Kingston, It was a couple of things out there too.
Sean Kingston. What could he possibly have to say about Sean Kingston?
You ever heard about the game in Sean Kingston situation?
No.
All right, but so that's something that it's old. But I could tell you, this is the reason why Sean Kingston is not. Remember, Sean Kingston went from he was jumping, and then he became nothing out of nowhere. It wasn't like he had a fall off. He was at the height of his career, and then the game had a lot to do with that. The reason why he had to.
Oh, wow.
The game had a lot to do with that. It was a situation between the game and Sean Kingston. They started to talk about it, but this is the reason why to this day you're not hearing Sean Kingston name really out there no more. But the game is still relevant. But the game did revealed that he did have an album coming out. He definitely told people that this next album, he feel like nobody can touch this next album that's coming out.
Now, what is the title of this new album? Like, what is he calling this new album? Did he release a title?
It's not titled yet.
God.
It's not titled yet.
See, I'm thinking it's going to be some corny ass shit. Like, welcome to the game, or the game ends here, or some corny shit. Like
the end game. Yeah, right.
Yeah, like, I'm thinking like that shit is going to be some corny ass shit. So, I mean, I want to see what the title's going to be. Is he releasing this under what label?
So that's a great question too. So he told a lot of people too. Obviously, the whole shit came out about what label was he on, what was going on with him too. So right now, for the most part, Game is signed management wise under WAC 100.
Okay.
He's still Aftermath and all that good stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Technically,
so he's still signed to Dre.
Well, he don't owe them albums.
Okay, but he's just signed.
Yeah, he just signed.
Okay,
he can go independent.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he can go independent route, or he could just go to them and just what's the name too. So right now, he don't owe anybody any albums. That's why he can pretty much say whatever he want to say for the most part.
Okay.
It was a lot of controversy that he talked about. He talked about the reason why he got kicked off of G Unit. He said he was better than Eminem and a lot of other rappers, which is a big topic that a lot of people has been talking about. Let's start with him, being that you didn't see it. Let's start with the game getting kicked off of G Unit. The game, right?
Okay.
New to G Unit, new to the whole New York scenario area. The game said he got out the airport. Guess who picked him up? Not Lloyd Banks, not Tony Yayo, not 50 Cent. It was Jadakiss. Jadakiss picked him up from the airport. Nas looked him dead in his face later that day and said, "Yo, you next, son." Fat Joe, him and Fat Joe, super cool. The game goes up to Funk Flex, first time up to Funk Flex. Funk Flex asks him, where did he stand in the beef? He had no clue. In his words, 50 Cent was going against Fat Joe. 50 Cent was going against Jadakiss. 50 Cent was going against Nas. He had no clue. He said there was no G Unit handbook that said this is 50 Cent's beef right here. It's no G Unit handbook. So when Flex asked him, hold on, wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So when Flex asked him, for the most part, what was his take and what was his whole insight on the beef, he said, "Yo, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no problems with them. I ain't got nothing against them or none of that shit." 50 instantly goes on social media and tell people the game is kicked out the group. The game is kicked out of G Unit.
In true 50 Cent fashion.
Petty shit.
In true 50 Cent fashion.
The game still blames himself, though. This is why I fuck with the game. The game still took accountability and said that was my fault. Because he said, had I would have known, I would have let Jadakiss. I probably still wouldn't have been going at them for no reason, but I would have let them know, like, listen, I ain't got no problems with y'all, but this the team, this the whole team. I'm riding with the home team. So it wouldn't have been no picking up from the airports and, chilling and laying around and all that. Had he would have known, he said.
But that sounds weird in itself. If that sounds kind of weird, in like just the whole thing. Period. Like, you're beefing with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Jadakiss is coming to pick you up from the airport.
Yeah, but remember, Game is super new. So now, according to Game, right? This whole shit with him even going to G Unit, because Game, remember, Game said he was around Diddy. He talked about this too. He wanted to be signed to Diddy. That shit never went around. He was around Dr. Dre. I mean, not Dr. Dre. He was around Diddy. He was around Pharrell. He was around all these producers hoping that he would get signed. And he's sitting in the studio doing no work. And Diddy looked at him and said, you know what? I think you belong with Dr. Dre. And he took him over to Dr. Dre. And within like weeks to a month, he ended up being on G Unit. So it makes sense of what he's saying. Because if you're not from New York, niggas in California in the 2000s was not listening to New York music. Very selective few amount of people. You definitely wasn't hearing nobody in California riding around playing New York music in their trunks. That definitely wasn't going down for sure. So you have very selective few people who listen to New York music. So at the end of the day, if him being a West Coast rapper, it is a very big chance because this was the beginning. This was like 50 ain't even do no diss tracks on Kiss yet. Like Fat Joe didn't respond back to him, and neither did Nas. So we know 50 with the whole Ja Rule shit, but we don't know. A lot of people don't know about the whole Jadakiss, the whole Fat Joe shit. People really don't know about the Fat Joe shit at all. But for him being a West Coast artist and being new, it is a good chance he didn't know. So now I ask you the question, was this something that 50, you being the leader of the group, should 50 have just kicked the nigga off the what's name, being that it was a good chance that he didn't know? Or if you feel like 50 was like, fuck it, you should have rolled with the team or your ass got to get kicked out the whip kind of shit.
I mean, was that the start? You got to look at some
the very
key
beginning.
Points. It was the very start, like the very beginning of 50 Cent beefing with, you know, all the New York hip hop greats.
Well, not Ja Rule. He knew about
right,
the Ja Rule shit.
Right. Because that was an older situation.
Yeah,
right.
because at this time that's when Jadakiss and them was still beefing back and forth with fucking Beanie Siegel in them. So 50 Cent ain't coming.
Okay, so I mean, he should have put him up to speed. I think if you, to be honest with you, I think if you're dealing with a particular group of people who have issues with somebody, I think that everybody should be brought up to speed. Like nobody should be left in the dark about what's going on. Now, it puts people in a funny predicament or a funny situation because had he known and still been like, you know what, that's not my beef, that's not my problem, I don't have no issues with Jadakiss. And niggas is like, okay, well, I still can't trust you. It make it seem like it's on some high school shit, like, you know, because business is business at the end of the day. But to be honest with you, I feel the same exact way. If you dealing with somebody that I don't like, don't deal with, I can't deal with you because you know why? One, you're gonna always be in the middle. 2, you could be playing both sides, and 3, you just can't be trusted at that point. So that's just how I feel.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I ain't even gonna lie. So you know what it is? I feel like 50, he should have took that way into more consideration. That's a stupid reason to mess up the bag. Not saying that 50 needed it, because obviously they did okay just by themselves. But I'm thinking about what that could have been if this whole stupid thing never like, listen, if that's happening to me, right? We bring somebody new on the team, right? We bring somebody new over here on the team for YouTube. They don't know what's fuck going on YouTube. But we see them over there and they fucking doing like and they over there doing like networking with like just say Bullets Gotti.
Oh,
you know
God.
what I'm saying? Or something like that, you know.
Oh, God.
Like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? But we can't instantly kick him out the whip because he may not know about all of the shit that happened last year. A few months ago with them and all that. You see what I'm saying? So we couldn't just kick him out the whip for that. But it was been better off if 50 would have explained, like, listen, gang, we kind of a little rap beef war right now. You know, I know you're not too familiar because it's some East Coast New York kind of shit, but it looks a little weird you rocking with these people. And I'm pretty sure
Yeah. Yeah, like you can't be hanging with niggas. Like you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like you just can't be seen in that light, because then it's gonna come back on us in some type of way. Like y'all dealing with this person and he dealing with them. Like it just makes it look weird. It make it look bad. So yeah, I can understand, but then it brings up questions to say, what if Game would have been on some shit like, yo, fuck all that shit, nigga. You not finna tell me who I could be cool with and who I can't be cool with just because you got beef or you got problems.
I mean, it would have been justified to kick him out the whip then. Then it would have been justified to kick him out the group. And then whatever happens from there, happens from there. But I'm going to be honest. I feel like this is super petty on 50 Cent's part. To know that was a chance that he didn't know. Now, had he would have known, it would have been like, nah, fuck you, a grown man. I'm a grown man. I make my own decisions. Like, I'm going to still fuck with these niggas. All right, cool. Different story, 50. But if Game is correct, which it sounded like he was telling an accurate, true story. If this is me and I talk and they ain't even like I'm doing songs with these niggas. They ain't even like, you know, we are going on tour, nothing like that. Like, nah, we talking about picking up from the airport, going to the club con all deal, stuff like that. We ain't talking about nothing crazy. We talking about stuff like that. And if Flex asks you a specific question and you say, nah, I ain't got no problem with them. See, this was a very young 50. This was a very young 50, a young stubborn 50.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, young stubborn 50. He wasn't thinking business oriented. I bet you 50 right now wouldn't have made the same decision.
Facts. They didn't give a fuck back then.
Yeah, they didn't care. They was worried about their careers.
They ain't give a fuck about nothing back then, man. Them niggas was niggas like, yo, we don't care. Yo, they really embodied what it's like to be a New York nigga. Like, they really fucking like embrace that shit and really like show what it's like to be a New York nigga. Them niggas ain't give a fuck about nothing. They ain't care about none of that shit. Yep. If they was gonna go at you, they was gonna come at you. And that was that.
So here's how fast that happened. The same day when Game went up the Funk Flex and told him that he have no problem, 50 called the radio show saying that Game kicked off the what's the name, kicked out the group. 50 and then instantly went to Hot 97. That same I don't think they went to Flex. They might have went to Clue. They went somewhere on the radio that same night. It was Hot 97 though. It wasn't Clue. It might have been Clue at that time. Clue might have still been on Hot 97. They went up there, whatever like that. But the Game was still in New York. He was still in New York. So the Game said he don't never travel at that time with less than like 70 blood niggas. He said the Game is so mad, like, nah, you can't just kick me out the group because some shit I ain't know. He then proceeds up to Hot 97 to wait for 50 and them to come out with his people. 50 and them come out.
Okay.
The Game is out there. Shots get the licking off. This is all over a miscommunication. This is how stupid this is. Miscommunication. Shots get the ringing off outside of Hot 97. One or two of Game mans get hit or whatever like that. They running around New York City, California niggas running around New York Cities in 10 boots, and it wasn't a good look. Needless to say, the Game and 50 Cent beef is something that could have been talked about beforehand that could have prevented the breakup. B could have been talked about afterwards that could have been prevented the breakup. C is some shit that 50 could have just let go and the shit could have just never happened in the first place. I hate when people try to make the team take on their personal beef. Like, nah. Because I don't rock with somebody don't mean Melly Mel ain't got to rock with them at the same time. Am I going to feel some kind of way if I feel her over there? Yeah, but she a grown woman. She can do what she want to do. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he's a grown man. He can make his own choices. If I got a problem with this man over some rap stuff, that don't mean because he's part of the camp, he got to automatically, I don't like that man because 50 don't like that man. Now, what if him and 50 squash their beef and they get back cool? Now y'all still don't like each other. Why? You don't even know why. Because you just inherited a beef that wasn't yours. But at the same time, now you still got the beef once they get cool. That's why if you got a sister, niece, cousin, auntie, don't get involved with they little politics with their boyfriends. The boyfriend go upside their head. You end up grabbing him, whooping his ass. And guess what? She calling the cops on you. They back together. Guess what? Now you in
looking
jail.
stupid.
Yeah, looking stupid. Yeah,
looking dumb.
Looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? They back together and all that. Like with hours, you didn't even make it out of Central Booking jet and they still together, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Posted on Facebook.
Go. That is an actual
talking about
factual.
That's my babe. That's my babe.
That's my babe.
Bitch, go bail your brother out of jail. How about that?
But he loves me. He loves me. You know what I'm saying?
No, he loves you not. He gonna be going upside your head next week.
That is a fact. You know what I'm saying? But you know how that go, man. But anyway, salute to all the Wrench Game members out there. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, man. And stay in tune, man. Yeah, man. 1K Melly is in the building. Clap it up for her one time, man. You know what I'm saying? Fact, man. Long road, man. Long road, man. You know how that go. Yo, let me ask you something, man, because we're going to jump back onto the 50 Cent. What's the name? Why do you feel like a lot of these content creators right now? So, yo, listen. I'm going to ask you this question, right? Why do you think these content creators on YouTube now are hiding their fucking subscriber count? What's going on? Like,
I don't know.
Like
maybe they losing. Maybe they losing subscribers. I don't know. I feel like hiding your subscriber count is like a for what? People, why can't we know? And that's another thing. People probably don't want people to bring that up. Like when they're fighting and they fussing and they arguing, they be like, "Oh well, I got more subscribers than you. You only got 5K. I got 10." So I think that's probably why a lot of content creators hide their subscribers. Well, I think the people that hide their subscribers are the ones who probably get into it a lot. Who probably argue online, get into bullshit, be doing weirdo shit online. I think it's those people.
That's crazy. In my opinion, it's like that's when you would want to show your progress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I would want to do. I would want to show my progress. I'm looking at all these people and I'm sitting there like, damn, like I was able to know how many subscribers each one of these people had. It seems like everybody in the beef sector, a lot of people in the black sector, y'all are hiding y'all goddamn subscribers. I'm just not getting it. For what? Show and prove. I'm one of them show and prove kind of content creators. Let's show and prove. Don't try to hide it. Oh yeah, they're gonna see I got 200-300 people in my room. We don't care about that shit. Cause I go right to your channel and your views. You be goddamn fucking like, how the fuck you get rooms with 200 some people, but your channel been on here since 2013 and you only got 100,000 views on your whole channel?
That's crazy.
Nasty work. Nasty work. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
But anyway, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's jump back onto this game shit too. Another thing the game said that was very interesting during this drink champ that I'm gonna ask you this too. They asked him about, you get me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you, everybody in the chat saying congrats. I appreciate y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, listen, I wouldn't be at that 1K. So clap it up for yourselves. Salute to y'all for sure.
Thanks. Do you feel like the game has a better catalog or is a better rapper than Eminem? Either one of the two.
Honestly speaking,
yeah.
Honestly speaking, I think the game is a better rapper.
Okay.
But having a better catalog, no.
So do you think the game
Eminem has a better catalog?
So do you think the game is, do you think he's out of his league when he say he can hold on, get my camera shit right. So do you think he's out of his league when he say he can beat Eminem in a verse battle?
Yes, he's out of his league for sure.
Even with just 20 songs?
He's out of his league. He's out of his league. I honestly think that. I could say probably like he probably only has about 10 good songs, maybe, if that.
Nah.
Maybe 5.
Nah, the game.
Yeah,
the game got
maybe
more than that.
5. Maybe 5. Maybe 10.
He got
no.
He got the game got like 7. The game got like 7.
We talking about notables here. We talking about chart. We talking about that's what we not talking about songs on the album that we might have liked or songs on the album that we might have listened to. But I think he has probably like a good 10 songs. I don't think he has what it takes to go up against Eminem.
Hold on, my metaverse shit kind of fucking up.
Oh shit, Metaverse Smiley fucking up today.
You know what I'm saying? Word up.
Who sent that super chat? Hold on. They sent the super chats. Hold up.
Brian Mobley.
Brian Mobley, salute.
Mobley. What's up, Mosley? Oh, no. Brian Mobley, we appreciate you, my good man. We appreciate that super chat, man, for sure, man. Yes, sir. This damn extra little sun glare right now. It's like a sun glare right now. I might gotta switch verses on them one time.
Don Cato, salute. Nicholas Flint, salute. Salute to y'all. If y'all new here, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to both channels.
What the fuck is that glare? That's crazy.
I know it is. Yeah, that is crazy. It's coming from your background, I think.
It is. I don't know what the fuck that is, though. My shit's supposed to be screened in right now.
You got an orb around you, bruh.
That's a fact. That's the Lord beaming down on your boy one time.
You got an orb.
He said, I got to come down on thee. Heard up. You know what I'm saying? No worry, I could just easily just see. That's what that shit is.
Oh, that's the glare from the sun. Yeah, that's the glare from the sun. All right, heard.
The glare is fucking with me right now, but it's the Lord shining down upon me. Ha! Anyway, nah.
Cut it out.
You know what I'm saying? That glare is a bastard too. But anyway, let me see if I can fuck it up my bando shit. All right. That's the best I can do.
I know I got to get my backgrounds together. I got to get my backgrounds right.
You know what I'm saying? Best I can do. But anyway, what we was on? The game, right? So you don't...
Yes, the game in Eminem.
I don't know, man. The game, I feel like the game in the verses, the game will do good in the verses. I wouldn't just go against Eminem. Like, I'll put Eminem, you got to put in like talking about verses, you got to put him in like the top 10. You got to put him up there with the Busta Rhymes and the Lil Waynes and you put him up there in that category with those such too. I feel like the game is one level below. But another thing that was very interesting too, even besides the Eminem thing too, he did credit his whole success of the album and him being the game from 50 Cent. He said 50 Cent was the most influential rapper as far as to his career. You see what I'm saying? And he didn't knock down the fact that it is a chance in the future that they can possibly work to, like, he's not opposed to it because he's taking full responsibility now as the older gentleman himself and saying he is the reason why the whole G Unit shit fell out. But from the story he told, I don't feel like it's his fault. I just feel like he's smart now. He know that that's something that could have been something that could have had them up there near Puffy money. Even though 50 Cent is right there, I don't think the game is. Even though he's not struggling, but I think that would have put them, if they would have kept that whole shit going, I think they would have had a couple albums, and I think them shits would have been great. Because I haven't heard a corny song from the game in 50 Cent. Like, that's me personally. You see what I'm saying? I haven't heard to where it's like, all right, they did this song, the shit was kind of mediocre. Like, everything they put together was, it was cool. It was radio worthy. It was a single.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I could agree with you on that. I just hate nice, nasty people.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like nice, nasty people. Like, I don't like nice, nasty people. I don't like passive aggressive people. I just don't like that shit. I'm one way. So it's either I fuck with you or I don't. Like, it's no in between with me. And I feel like with a lot of people, they just be nice, nasty. Like in one thing, you like, oh yeah, we collab. It was great. I give them all due respect and da 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 da. and then in the next breath, you talking shit. Like, no.
Let's not forget though, 50 is the ultimate king troll. 50 the one that even insinuated. That's what I'm saying. I don't think 50 wants to work with the game either. Like, I don't think that's the what's the name. But what I do think is, I think now that they're both older, I don't see them not doing it. Let's be for real, right? If 50 Cent in the game start making shit again, and it's actually good, it sounds like some hate or love it kind of shit. Let's be for real. We're gonna tune in. Everybody's gonna tune in. There's gonna be some shit to where it's like, okay, that's almost like Jay-Z and Nas making the album together. You see what I'm saying? Even though the beef is over between them two, it's just something. If Jay-Z and Nas come together and make an album, we're gonna tune in for it. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like if 50 in, but I am be honest, I don't even like the Power of Tommy. I don't like that verse from 50 on that. I don't like these new verses from 50. I think. Oh, you don't.
You don't like the song for the Power for the Tommy series. You don't like that song?
I don't like that shit. I like the other ones. I don't like that shit.
The first one, the first one go hard. It go in the one for BMF. That shit go hard too.
Yeah, I feel like 50 is making too much money right now to write verses like how he used to. We're not talking about young, hungry 50, not broke 50, but young, hungry 50. His shit ain't gonna never come back out sounding like that. He's making way too much money now. He don't know what to rap about. It's like Jay-Z shit. What are they gonna rap about? Yachts, Bitcoins, and wealth. Like, we don't want to hear that shit.
Well, that's basically. Listen, that's what basically Jay-Z is on right now. He's rapping about wealth. He's rapping about what he's living, what he's doing now, because that's his life at this point in time and moment. So I can understand, where he comes from when he's talking about wealth and the things that he's done with his money and how he acquired, his wealth. So I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, I think he can definitely go back to gritty street rap. Is the same way I think that 50 Cent can do it. You know what I mean? So,
but let's be for real. It's not believable. We okay. 50 is not in the bando like this.
Yeah,
selling bricks.
That's true.
He's not spinning blocks. Like, I don't want to hear that shit neither, because we know it's not true now.
True, but I don't think that. To be honest with you, the 50 and Game collab, I think that's out. I don't even think that's on the table at this point. I don't think that he's going to work with the Game with any. No, I doubt it. I know. 50 Cent, just how he moved, even with beef that he had in the past. See, we would have thought that he would have squashed the whole thing with Ja Rule already, right? Hasn't happened. Has not happened. So I don't think that he's gonna squash it with the Game either. Like, I think
it's different with the Ja Rule shit. I'm gonna be honest. Like, they actually had like people that been locked up, lawsuits and blood that been shed. That Ja Rule shit, I don't see them. Especially with 50 not wanting to do the verses. I don't see 50 Cent. Now, Ja Rule probably like he don't give a fuck. He probably does some shit like he don't give a fuck. But 50 is super petty and he know he won. 50 hates Ja Rule. Like, for 50, he should have been there, but he hates Ja Rule for some reason. You see what I'm saying? So but I think that's the only person in this world who I couldn't see 50 like, actually making amends with. Now, him and the Game done seen each other in public. It's a clip of just like maybe like a year or two ago. Him and the Game seeing each other. They was talking to each other ears and whatever like that too. Game didn't want to repeat what they were saying back and forth. But from what I'm hearing, it's all good. They both from what he said, 50 said was like, I had way more plans from what happened. So it seems like now the older business mind oriented 50 is definitely sitting back and thinking like, damn, I kind of did fuck that up. See what I'm saying? But, all's well ends well, of course.
It wasn't no fuck up. To be honest with you, it wasn't no fuck up. You got to look at where they at now. And to be honest with you, I don't think 50 Cent will work with him because the Game has some smut on his name. Let's just keep it 100. He got some smut on his name.
Yeah,
Young Buck got smut on his name.
Yeah, but
like these is people that he's not gonna work with. No, at that time, no, they didn't. But now going forward, Yeah, I don't think he's gonna work with I don't think he's gonna work with him. Even if they did squash the beef or they don't have no real animosity or issues towards each other, I don't think he's gonna work with him. I think 50 Cent is probably trying to invest his money somewhere else, and to probably invest in that to me, I think 50 Cent would do it if it really benefited him. I think 50, if it does not benefit 50, 50's not doing it.
Oh, that's an absolute fact. That's an absolute fact. He's definitely not in the he's not looking like Jay-Z right now, to where he's just trying to help a lot of up and coming rappers and stuff like that. Like 50 looking like he's giving some black actors some jobs. Yeah, some you know, some chances. But as far as like rappers, like nah. But think about it, right? He had a whole team. He had Lloyd Banks. Let's be for real, right? His whole team did nothing. The whole team did nothing.
Yeah,
that sucks ass. Like it really shouldn't be like that, especially when he set niggas up in a position to where they should have did like how Drake did with Lil Wayne.
Wayne and Nicki.
Yeah, like you set them up in a position, then you let them become their own bosses. I'm a peacock.
Right.
You gotta let me fly in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, let them be their own bosses. But Lloyd Banks ain't want to be that lazy. Tony Yayo, no work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like
yo, Tony Yayo, and it's crazy because you would think that being the fact that Tony Yayo put out that one fucking album that really didn't do too good. It didn't do too good. It didn't do too good. Yeah, I actually like Thoughts of a Predicate Felon. I did like that. He had some bangers on there that was slept on.
Nobody was expecting it to be good. That's why. Everybody thought that shit was gonna suck, and it was actually a little bit better than what people thought.
Than what we thought. Right. He has some bangers up there, you know. So and then you look at his Instagram and you see he's in fucking London, or he's traveling everywhere and doing. So who knows? He might have invested his money in other areas to where he don't have to rap. He doesn't have to. And I'm sure being around 50, I'm sure a lot of that business sense that 50 has rubbed off on them. I don't know about Lloyd Banks too much, but I know Tony Yayo is definitely doing good for himself these days.
That's a fact. If you were rapping, you had any kind of buzz. If you didn't use that shit to capitalize on like every day, sometimes it ain't got to be the money. Sometimes it could just be what they call celebrity that can get you into certain money positions, right? Like Lloyd Banks could have been broke as a motherfucker, but somebody could have seen him in the hometown, wherever he living at right now. It was like, yo, you Lloyd Banks, I got a club that I'm open. I got a bunch of clubs. You want to be like my little and boom, boom, boom. Now he right back in the game. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes it's your celebrity that can do that. But I'm never going to be one to say because a rapper is not rapping no more that they broke. I ain't gonna lie. Chameleon taught me that. Chameleon, because everybody would have swore to God, Chameleon was sitting begging for money for somewhere on somebody's corner right now. Au contraire. You know what I'm saying? Took that One Money album and got out of there and opened up mad businesses. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, who knows? Lloyd Banks could be doing the same thing right now.
Right. You would think the same thing about Ray J too. You would think the same thing about what's his name? Slim Thug.
Yeah.
You would think the same way about
that nigga made a lot of money.
Paul Wall. Like
Slim Thug ain't got to rap again ever. Pitbull. A lot of money too.
Like, yo, these cats have money, even though we don't see them you know, as upfront as we used to, or they're not in the limelight like they used to be. You know, they invested their money pretty well, and let that be a message to a lot of these young people and a lot of the young artists that's coming up. Invest your money. Find you some investments, real estate, whatever, just to get into so that you're not completely broke, you know, within 10 years of your career. You know, you no longer putting out music. You no longer hot. A new wave of rappers done came in, took your spot. Now you out here looking like Jaheim.
Facts.
At the fucking pizza shop with a fucking scully on, scruffy ass face, beat up shoes.
Yeah.
Looking sick.
Well, you be looking like Freddie P on Instagram.
Oh my God.
Blaming Puff Daddy, but that's a Freddie P, that was bad luck. Anyway, but
crazy.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. But at the end of the day, man, listen, they both definitely turned out to be great in their own essence, but it was all great to now finally hear, even though we knew about the whole Hot 97 and the whole shooting shit, but it was good to hear it out of one of their mouths about actually what happened to where why Game got kicked off of G Unit. And I'm gonna be honest, it's the dumbest reason ever in America, especially if he's saying 100% facts and he didn't know. It was the stupidest thing ever. And I feel like G Unit as a group, even though they still labeled one of the top groups ever to come out, they up there with the Dipsets and the Lots and the the Rough Riders, and they up there with as far as them groups go. But I mean, it could have went way further than what it was, especially single career. And if you got to look, right, Game had the biggest single career on G Unit besides 50 Cent. But
what was that? What was that single though? Hate It or Love It?
No, I'm talking about his career, period. I'm talking about his solo career, I should say, not single.
Okay.
His solo career. But nah, that nigga had mad singles. But all of those, yeah, but that shit is that was all on his shit. But I'm talking about him being a solo artist. He was the biggest solo artist from G Unit besides 50 Cent, but he also had the shortest career on G Unit. That says a lot for Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, and Young Buck. You know what I'm saying? That says a lot for them three. 50 had high expectations for them. He wanted them to pretty much do, but I feel like a lot of them was like that. Fucking Eminem with D12, they didn't really go nowhere. Royce the 5'9" went and did his own thing with fucking Slaughterhouse. So Eminem had a whole team. Proof ended up passing away. Rest in peace. Eminem had a whole team too. And he had high expectations. And next thing you know, things started happening. So, Dre, we all know the NWA story. So I don't know. Team surrounded by Aftermath, G Unit, and you got to be more careful. The shit be good. And the next thing you know, what the fuck going on here? Stupid petty shit.
Yeah.
Dumbass shit.
People not communicating. You know what I mean? The communication is a big one, especially when you in a group and when you dealing with multiple personalities, different people. Communication is key. Like, if you feel some type of way, it's best for you to just speak on it, say it, get it out the way, just so it can be resolved. The issue can be fixed. But if we have no communication, I'm feeling some type of way, you feeling some type of way, but we're still forced to work together. How does that make for a good collaboration or peace and harmony within what we got going on? We not supposed to be beefing. We label mates. We teammates. We on the same fucking team. Why are we beefing? So I don't know. It all comes down to communication.
Yeah, and the crazy part is, where was anybody to check 50 to be like, nah, my nigga, like, see, that's why I know for a fact, even if Lloyd Banks and Tony Yayo and them and Buck didn't want to jump into the beef, they sound like they had no choice. Like, y'all motherfuckers better jump in this beef or y'all has to kicked out with games. See
See, that's the thing though. I think Tony Yayo and Banks was probably the only two that probably would have rolled till the wheels fell off when it came to that whole beefing situation, to be honest with you. Because they was the ones with him through the whole mixtape era when they was dropping left and right. You know what I'm saying? Those is his guys. So I don't think he ever questioned their loyalty when it came to the beef and shit.
You know what it is? Nas is like he's like a god in Queens. No intended. Salute to all the gods in Queens. But
salute to Nas, man.
When it comes to rappers and it comes to Nas, Queens, like, I don't care. Queens rappers beef with each other so much, but Nas is not usually the one who they usually go after.
To be in the beef?
Correct.
Yeah.
So I know anything just from the area that they was from. I know it was a chance that Yayo, if anything, probably didn't want to do the whole go at Nas shit. Just off the respect factor of being from Queens. You see what I'm saying? After the whole Queens versus the Bronx shit, late 80s, early 90s, they kind of was trying to pull that shit together. So 50 Cent going against Ja Rule, going against Nas, the whole Mobb Deep CNN situation, all that whole time frame brung all of the whole Queens beef back up. You see what I'm saying? But Nas was the one that was kind of out of all that until 50 Cent said, nah, fuck that. He in this Queens beef too. He ain't going to beef with Jay-Z. This nigga about to beef with me too. And 50 Cent started that. You know what I'm saying? When he said I can go with Nas and Jigga both for the throne. I got the Don Perignon. I don't need Chris. Tanqueray and Alizé. I don't need shit, nigga. I'm high all the time. You know what I'm saying?
That good shit.
That's a fact, man. We will never hear that 50 Cent again. I was playing that shit earlier today. We ain't gonna never hear 50 sounding like that again. That was, he had purpose when he was rhyming. See what I'm saying? But let's be for real. He wanted to be the number one person in Queens. And I don't know if people was putting him above Nas when it comes to Queens, but he's definitely, if not number one in certain people's eyes, he's definitely a number two for sure. You know what I'm saying? So he passed LL Cool J for sure. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, LL Cool J, he passed you.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I love me some LL, man.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. I think I would have to, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, my opinion, but I would definitely put LL before 50. Sorry, 50. Sorry, 50, but I will. I'm sorry, 50. The ladies love, okay?
When I look at like top Queens, like best ever, I'm looking at like Nas. Then I'm looking at 50 Cent. Then I'm putting LL Cool J right there behind the number 3. And the crazy part is Ja Rule has to come right there in the number 4. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not now you're doing groups. You got to do Mobb Deep, then CNN right behind there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Queens got
Ja Rule is definitely top 5 for me.
That's a fact.
For sure.
Hit wise and all that. You can't take away Ja, like niggas met new girls and all that, and you know, had new girls and niggas had babies and like, nah, you can't shit on what Ja Rule did. I can fuck what you say. He made it cool for gangster niggas to try to start harmonizing. This is why niggas can harmonize right now on these tracks, and niggas ain't laughing at them. 50 Cent made fun of Ja Rule. He stuck through with that shit though, but you can't just exclude what Ja Rule did because he started out with his gangster shit. And if he would have stayed with that whole gangster shit, like nah, that wouldn't have worked. Ja Rule would have been labeled in the top 5 right now in Queens. The route he took was a great route. It was a great route, especially with having Ashanti around too. We would have never had all them Ja Rule and Ashanti's hit if he was never on his singing / harmonizing, rapping, whatever you want to call it.
But now all the artists are pretty much following suit. Correct. So it's not, I mean, you could make fun of it all you want, or people could say, nah, he wasn't that dude. 50 destroyed his career and this, that, and the third. But if you think about it, 50 really didn't destroy his career because he still has timeless classics and timeless hits that people will always listen to. People will always bump to.
He do, Melly, but let's be clear though. All of those hits came before 50 Cent beef. Ja Rule has 0 number 1 songs after the 50 Cent beef. If you think of the song
that's because everybody was dick riding. That's why, because everybody was dick riding. Let's just keep it a buck. Mm-hmm. Everybody was dick riding. Everybody was on a bandwagon, knowing that before 50 Cent, niggas was bumping Ja Rule heavy. Niggas had Ja Rule in heavy rotation. So it just comes down to a bunch of people just dick riding. And then you also have to think about, you know, the whole Murder Inc. thing with the feds that took place that kind of, you know, broke up, you know, their conglomerate.
Yeah.
And so I don't necessarily, I wouldn't necessarily say it was 50 single-handedly. I think 50 has something to do with it, or, you know, whatever beef they had going on. But I don't think he single-handedly ended Ja Rule's career. Like, that's just my opinion. Because think about it. If he ruined Ja Rule's career, Ja Rule still wouldn't be talked about or relevant to this day. When you ruin somebody's career, you ruin everything. I mean, people look at R. Kelly. R. Kelly's career is ruined. Okay? It's ruined. He can't, it's no coming back. It's ruined. That's a ruined career. You feel me? But Ja Rule's career, no, I think if Ja Rule wanted to come back and do some shit, he definitely could.
Yeah, no, especially right now. That's why I told people. Right now would be the perfect time for Ja Rule to come back out. He ain't got no beef on his back. A lot of these people is harmonizing and singing. It ain't really no good R&B right now.
I think he would.
Yeah, he need to go get with that fat dude. Laid up in the system.
Ride wave.
Yeah, he need to go get with him. You know what I'm saying?
What is it? Moray or Ride Wave? It's Moray, I think, or Ride Wave. I can't even talk.
The other fat light skinned nigga that sing. But I'm talking about the fat dark skinned nigga who shot the shit like he was in here. He came.
Okay. Okay, Moray. Yeah, Moray.
That shit is catchy like a motherfucker. He need to get with that nigga, do some shit like that. I ever go a lot, or like a Janae Aiko kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know
Vibe. Vibe. Vibe.
Ashanti is about to come back out in these streets too. That little remix that she did, I like the little remix when they sample her shit.
That she did with first of all, she had one with the baby and Megan Thee Stallion. That is my shit. Okay, that's my shit right there. I listen to that shit all the time. And then she has the Moneybagg Yo Waukesha remix, which is so fucking dope. I love it. Yes, the Waukesha remix. She's on that with Lil Wayne and Moneybagg Yo, and that's a dope remix as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gonna lie. She back out. Sit the fuck down. My damn dog bugging right now. She back out in the Matrix. See what I'm saying too. So
looking good and fine as ever. So
that's a fact. Like
baby is like looking good. Okay, yes.
She did when she was in the videos. We was watching some of the old Ashanti videos. She was a little bony and all that. Like, nah, I'm telling you, whatever her and Angela Simmons, that little workout shit that they be doing. I'm telling you, man, ladies, y'all better get to y'all squat game, man. It took them 2-3 years of doing some squats for 4 or 5 days a week. They asses. You don't need to go see the Dominican people.
Miami.
Yeah, you don't need to go now. You don't need to go do that. Especially if you got something nail ready, it's just not bubbling. Squats, my nigga. Get your squat on Haka.
I'm going to Dr. Miami. I don't got time for that. Miami? I'm a bad bitch. I'm going to see Dr. Miami. Fuck all. It's like, I'm playing with y'all.
They don't look that. I ain't gonna lie. I look at Angela Simmons. Her ass is shitting on a lot of these actresses and shit. I ain't even gonna lie. I take Angela Simmons' body over Nicki Minaj's body right now.
I think Angela Simmons has a really nice body. I think she has a nice body. I'm in agreement with that.
What the fuck is wrong going on with Little Kim? Little Kim whole body, like the whole body, the face, the titties, the ass, like everything.
I don't know.
Lil' Kim gotta wear big drawers, like Lil' Kim.
I don't know.
Listen, if you're gonna walk around with the fake ass and spandex, you gotta do like Nicki Minaj and the young bitches. You wearing the big drawers, and it looks stupid. It looks stupid. We see the big drawers under the spandex. Your skin just getting bright as a motherfucker.
Nigga said nigga said big drawers.
That's the big drawers. I'm sitting there like,
listen,
Little Kim.
Ain't nothing wrong with the big draws, ladies. Nothing wrong with the big.
With the spandex, though, we can see the big draws, Lana. Like, nah.
Ain't nothing wrong with the big draws. I love me a pair of cotton bloomers. You heard?
Nah, man, not with the spandex, though. Don't cotton bloomers with the spandex. We see it, especially when you trying to pull them all tight, trying to show the little pussy print. Don't do that with the bloomers. Don't do that with the bloomers. I'm telling you, the bloomers is not good because we see the line. We like, damn, she blooming today? You know what I'm saying? Like, we like, nah. Like, I'm telling y'all from a guy's perspective, we looking at that like, damn, she got fat ass, but she got the bloomers on. It's either that time of the month, which we don't even want to look during that time, or you just wanted an old granny panty wearing. Come on, Lil' Kim, you too old. Look at Mary J. Blige. She's not wearing no drawers. Or she got the thongies on. Michael Jordan hit her with the little pat. That shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, son.
I was going to say that.
You see, Mary?
I was going to say that. Even with the leggings, I feel like. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? 1 2 check 1 2.
All right, I can hear you now. Say that again. My fault. Say it again. My bad. My audio was fucking up.
I said even with the leggings, like I would prefer to wear no panties with the leggings. Like it's just a certain way that your ass bounce and jiggle when you ain't got on no panties and in a pair of leggings.
That's a fact. Even the girls with kind of like if you got the super flat ass, just don't wear leggings, period. But if you got a little something, but this shit just ain't crazy, see what I'm saying? Like, nah, like wear no drawers. It'll make your shit look a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Give it that little bounce, because sometimes it may be big and flat, but with no drawers on it, that little jiggle maybe, you know how the dude's looking. You know what I'm saying?
Flat.
Hey, I'll take the big flat rather than like the no back at all. I'll take the big flat.
Big flat.
Yeah, you know, it just don't got
big
the crease. It don't got
jack.
the crease under the bottom. It just don't got the bubble. You be like from the front, you be like, damn, she gotta have a fat ass. When she walk by, you be like, damn, that shit a little flat. You know what I'm saying? What those girls gotta do is do squats. That's it. All you gotta do is get that crease right there between the back of your leg, the top of your leg, and the ass. You get that little crease right there and start bubbling. Squats is gonna do that. I'm telling you. But if you ain't got nothing, no definition, then you might just gotta go see Dr. Miami. But if you got potential back there, potential, go bust some squats. Do Angela Simmons do. Go to her Instagram and just do everything she's doing. I ain't gonna lie. Her, Mary, Ashanti, they looking phenomenal right now.
Or y'all can get on that flat tummy tea like Keisha Kayur, man. Gucci Mane wife.
Nah, well, I don't want to say forget all the drinks, because you know we like all the sponsors, so y'all want to sponsor y'all. You know,
listen, she has a fitness line as well, so
yeah,
y'all go check that out, because I'm gonna go get me some flat tummy tea in a minute.
Yo, don't hit Harlem Smiley up to my you a big dude, but I see the potential. I see you losing weight. You want to fuck your I'm not doing that. I'm not taking any of your weight loss pills or none of that. I'm all natural. I don't give a fuck if it take me 3 years to lose this next 30 pounds I'm trying to lose. Fuck y'all. I lost 105 already. All natural, motherfucker. You see that?
Okay,
I ain't seen as much of my neck in the long term. I got a lot of neck. I didn't even know I had this much neck. I got a lot of neck. And when you lose weight, you notice how much neck you got. My shit used to be like this.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I used to be like this. No neck. No turtleneck wearing ass nigga. Now I got neck now. You see that? I got neck. You know what I'm saying?
Give it up for the 105 pounds. Give it up for the 105 pounds.
Long roll. Your boy Harlem Smiley used to wear size 52 pants. 6-7X shirts. Oh no. Yeah. I picked up one of the big pants. I said, yeah. Like right now, I'm like a size 40. 2X shirts, baby. I ain't wear this size since 8th grade. You know what I'm
big
saying?
draws.
That's the big the bloomers. You see like this.
Big draws.
The bloomers. You know what I'm saying? What? Like
big draws.
Eating houses and shit. Like what the fuck was going on? I ain't gonna lie. Look at this. I'm like, yeah.
Big draws.
Like, I can imagine if I was a 6'4". Like, god damn, boy, it would have been looking anyway. Listen, before we get into the next topic, man, I want to get a little word from my guy C Bands, man. You ever wonder what it was like to be a New Yorker in certain situations?
Did you order my food or not? Like, what's going on? Yes. What's going on? Yes. What's going on? Yes, Bozo already. What's going on? Yes. Did you order my food or not? Like, what's going on? Yes, Bozo already orders your food. Like, here's your receipt. Oh, give me a receipt. Mad rude. Nuggets, shake, spicy deluxe, and fries. Bro, I said 2 small fries, bro. You don't listen. This is why we're not together. This is exactly why. It's the toxic for me. Go. I'm gonna come. Go. That's not my order. I'm hungry, bro. All right, we got an order for Charles Brockington. Bro, who is he talking to? He's not talking to me, bro. He's not. I'll repeat that. We have an order for Charles Brockington. Hey, man, are you gonna go get your food? Because we're the only 2 people in Chick-fil-A, and that's not my name. I don't care. He's not talking to me. Is that your name? No, like... I'm gonna say it one more time. Whoever stupid-ass mother named him Charles Brockington, come get your food. Yo, let me talk to you real quick. Who the hell are you? Yo, the name is wrong. The name is C. Bands. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't know what to say on that paper, but you need to stop screaming that. It's my whole government. You bugging out. Yo, what are you doing? Did you order my food or not? Like, what's going on? Yes.
Her name is C-Bands. What is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Yo, salute to C-Bands, man. If y'all don't know who he is, go follow him on TikTok. Also has a YouTube channel, man. I think that shit is, that's what niggas be calling by his name. Who the fuck is that? Yeah, you tell you who I am? My name is C-Bands. What is you talking about? I can't even do that shit. They be like, you see the vein? You see the vein? Like, I ain't got the vein. You know, when y'all got to lose a little bit more weight to see the vein. But anyway, salute to my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Super funny ass dude, man. But Melly Mel, what else we got for the people, man?
We got Joe Budden.
Joey.
We got Joe Budden. I always have to laugh when Joe Budden comes up because Joe Budden is a funny ass guy. Like, he's mad fucking funny. I like Joe Budden. Is he like not people's cup of tea? Yeah, I can relate to that because, you know, we kind of got those similarities. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. So we got Joe Budden and we have, who is it? Joel Ortiz?
Joel Ortiz, yeah, one of the members
Joel
of
Ortiz. Okay, so we got Joel Ortiz and Royce the 5'9" online, and Joe Budden's son, Joel Ortiz, online.
That shit was nasty work.
Jet Black, what's up?
Nasty work, man. If y'all not familiar with it, man, Slaughterhouse is a group that's literally had Joe Buttons, Royce the 5'9", Joel Ortiz, and King Crooked. All four of them were signed to Shady Aftermath. So we all know out of the Joe Buttons, pump it up. We all know Just Blaze. We all know about that. Royce the 5'9" was like Eminem's right-hand man. Joel Ortiz, one of the most lyrical freestylers and people on the mixtape known from New York. King Crooked probably is one of the most, like, lyrically, one of the most, I would probably say, not mentioned. I would probably say underrated, if anything, rapper that's probably been out there in the game for a while, too. Lyrically, that team is phenomenal. They had different waves from different places. It was crazy. The Shady deal was terrible. Obviously, they was on Shady when Shady was just, it was weird. Shady got signed to Aftermath, and then he started his own thing under Aftermath. The problem is when you a rapper and you just like a rapper, you don't do the business-oriented fact about it too, shit kind of get fucked up. So he's signing these different artists, and Slaughterhouse being one of them. The business is not right. Now, let's not get it twisted. Joe Buttons and them is not signed to Dr. Dre. They only signed specifically to Slim Shady. Shady Aftermath. The deal was terrible. They haven't been rapping for a little while after the deal was over with Shady Aftermath. They haven't been rapping for a while. Joe Budden said he's retired. Yada, 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 yada. Joel Ortiz and Crooked Eye took it upon themselves that they was going to make an album, just them two. Crooked Eye had a deal he wanted to bring to the table for all four of the members. Doing some, doing some rap shit. They signed, yada, yada, yada. Joe Buttons, being who he is now, remember, he got the podcast. Joe Buttons done went through this shit with Rory and Maul already. He done signed many deals with Spotify and whoever else he done signed deals with podcasting. He knows a little bit about the business now. There was no ownership talk inside the deal. So needless to say, Joe Budden didn't want to sign a deal until he got more information on it. Royce the 5'9" said he wasn't doing a deal unless Joe Buttons wanted to do the deal. Needless to say, the deal didn't get done. Joel Ortiz and Crooked Eye decided that, King Crooked now, decided that they was going to take it upon themselves to do an album together, but not only do an album together with many, what Joe Budden says the whole album is pretty much a diss album towards him and Royce the 5'9". So, Joel Ortiz ended up coming on a live while Joe Buttons and Royce the 5'9" is talking about it. And then it got super ugly. They started talking to each other. Now, I'm trying to find
the clip.
I'm trying to find a short clip because this clip was kind of it was kind of a long clip. It was kind of a long clip, but what I'm doing is I'm just trying to get to the nitty gritty part of the actual clip right now. You see what I'm saying? But other than that, though, I mean, it just looks so ugly when niggas is a team and niggas is calling themselves brothers and y'all done been through the war for each other, for y'all to actually break up and have a split over fucking I mean, not even over regardless of what it was over, but have some kind of online verbal altercation to where everybody in the world can see it. So regardless of who's right or wrong in this instance, it still looks super ugly. So what we're going to do is we're going to click to it. We're going to skip a little forward in this, and we're going to play a little bit of this clip of Joe Buttons and Joel Ortiz.
Joe, you know all of this is nasty for real.
What's that?
You don't see how all of this is nasty, honestly?
I don't see how any of this is nasty. I mean, for whoever ain't keeping it funky, yeah, maybe. I'm not mad at any. That's the crazy part is I jumped in this shit because niggas is calling me a liar. You're not going to sit there and do that, man. Y'all know what it is. And y'all know I don't even do none of this social media shit like that. I don't be on live. I don't do none of this stuff. I'm in a different space right now. Y'all know, y'all got a phone number. We could have did all of this shit way behind the scenes, man.
I text you.
Hey, Joel.
Joel,
have you ever?
You text me, Joe. Hey, you text me a
Joel,
setup.
let me ask you a question, brother.
Hold on, Royce.
Have you ever?
Hold on, Royce. Hold on 1 second, Royce. I got you, bro. Joe, you text me a set of eyes, bro. After me and Crook put the our logo up, you text me a set of eyes. What the fuck is that?
Well, see, that's just the thing. You didn't put your logo. You don't have a logo, Joel. Do you know that you and Crook don't have a logo?
I'm looking, nigga.
Live on Fire is not you and Crook's logo, Joel.
Whose logo is it?
We're gonna skip by the pig logo.
Whose logo is it? What the deal was?
Crook came to the table and said Tony was putting the situation on the table through a major where he talked about the amount that the advances would be, and that was as far as we got.
Right.
Joe wanted to know more. Joe wanted to know about.
So let me pause it right there for a second. Crook brung a table to the deal that was under a label, and only thing that was discussed was how much advance money that they was going to get. You're not going to come to me as a business-oriented person and be like, yo, listen, we want to sign with this label, yada, yada. Only thing I know is they want to pay each one of us $100,000 for an advance. Now, for Joel Ortiz, if you look at his chain, listen, I'm going to be honest. He maybe need the $100,000 right now, but look at Joe Budden's face. Joe Budden is looking like, is this nigga stupid? I don't need that right now. Like, I don't need that. Royce the 5'9" is the coolest, just most laid back, philosophical person. I could tell he's already in a good space. You see what I'm saying? But Joel Ortiz, look at his face. He needs this money.
About more than just the advances, but what would the terms of the deal be? The terms of the deal never even made it to a piece of paper, to a deal memo. And all Joe did was ask questions, but never did either one of us say, no, we're not doing it.
Really? Yes.
Absolutely.
Really? Yes. Y'all both lying, man. Y'all both lying, man.
Well,
this is insane to me. Y'all both. Why y'all both lying, man?
I get nothing out of lying about this show.
Of course.
So hold up, pause it right quick.
You ain't. Okay. Oh man.
Good,
you
man.
tell me.
He has selective memory at this point because you got two people saying that was the situation, and then you got him saying that was a lie.
Correct.
To be honest with you, if I got two people saying the same thing and one person saying something completely different, I'm going to believe the two people that's talking.
Correct. But here's the devil. I'm going to play devil advocate right now too. When do somebody ever look them directly in the eyes and tell two people, nah, both of y'all niggas lying? I ain't gonna lie. Normally, niggas, if you lying, he's a pathological liar.
A good liar.
One of the people to where he's gonna stick to his lie regardless. Like even when you caught, you still gonna stick to that lie. Either he's one of those, or it could just be that this could. You know what it sounds like to me again, Melly? It sounds like again a big miscommunication. Something that the way if Crook would have been like, listen, Joe would have been like, what's more specifics of the details? And Crook would have been like, all right, I don't know now, but let me go find out more specifics. All right, before we sign this deal, I need to know much of the specifics. Y'all see what happened with me, Rory, Maul, and us. I need more specifics. We got jerked in our first deal already. I don't want that to happen again. I need to know more specifics. This whole shit don't even happen. You see what I'm saying? But we got to play a little more because obviously it gets a little bit more, deeper than what, than what it seems.
One of us say, no, we're not doing it.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really? Yes. Y'all both lying, man. Y'all both lying, man.
Well,
this is insane to me. Why y'all both lying?
Here's
man?
when the shit turns
I get nothing out of lying.
Here's where it turns sideways.
Of course you do. You wouldn't even be talking about this if you didn't feel you had to, bro. It's on your
All right, see, wait. Let me make myself clear.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm bigger than whatever y'all doing.
See?
Oh, no. According to who?
Me.
All right, that's cool. So am I. I'm bigger than everything y'all doing.
I'm not responding to this because I feel pressured by your fake boosted fucking numbers.
See,
but you
here's where shit go, and this is where Joe Buttons, right? This is where sometimes you gotta love them or you gotta hate them, right? Like if you one of them people to where you take full offense to like me, right? I'm a very defensive person. I would have acted the same way Joel Ortiz acted, regardless of whether it was true or not. Like, who the fuck? Like, I'm a grown man. You're not about to look at Joel Ortiz about to say, man, what the fuck you talking about? The fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, he about to hit him with one of those. But Joe Buttons is 1,000% right. Nobody's listening for Joel Ortiz and King Crook. Joe Budden podcast, we know who Joe Budden is. More for podcasting than rap right now.
Fuck out of here, man. You mad, son. You mad. You see niggas is in that inbox. Niggas is in that inbox bothering you.
I promise you they're not, It's Cobb. And that's the problem. Like, we're not looking at things the same, Joel, you're wrong about some of the stuff you're saying, You're wrong about what you're saying. And I understand you niggas is doing whatever y'all got to do. But to do it at the expense of people that you have spent that much time with, it just looks away. It does. And I don't.
Joe, you realize how you making this about you?
Let me finish.
How you making this about you? This is how much you feel yourself that you making this about you. Listen, Slaughterhouse is just as much my story as it's your story, as it's Crook's story, as it's Roy's story. Absolutely. Me and Crook are telling what it is on our side. This is not about you. You're involved because you're part of the brand, just like Roy says. This is not about you. If you want to defend yourself, listen, hold on. If you want to defend yourself, or speak your truth, you know how to get to
Joe
it.
Budden always felt like he was the biggest artist in Slaughterhouse. He always felt like without him, Slaughterhouse wouldn't have got as big as what it is because he was like that was after the pump it up. Just, he had a little name when Slaughterhouse was put together. But nobody knew who Joel Ortiz was, or really King Crook neither. They knew who Royce the 5'9" was for Eminem. So that's why Joe Budden is making them facial expressions too, because Joel Ortiz is right. It was always when you in a group, regardless of who's putting in the most work, if y'all a group, y'all split the shit. Y'all equal partners. But Joe Buttons, this is the problem. Joe Buttons, he never looked at them as equals. And it's just my opinion. And you can tell by his facial expressions. But he's dead right. A lot of shit that he's saying right now. They both got points.
You've been doing this a long time. It's not on the
hurt somebody that I care about.
Huh?
I'm involved because I was hurt, and y'all hurt somebody that I care about, and y'all was silly enough to name your shit something to where, hey, 25% of that is mine if I feel like pursuing it. That's why I'm involved.
Dumbass.
I'm not involved in this fucking
That's a
clown
very
show
important thing what he just said. If you name something that has Slaughterhouse in it, and it's for y'all in the group, just like what Joel Ortiz said, it's just as much of mine as it is yours. He put himself in a predicament. If Joe Buttons was one of those people, he can go to the courts right now and claim 25% of their revenue from their album sales. Because this is what I'm saying. With them not even knowing that, I can't trust them to bring the deal to the table. They didn't even know Joe Budden could take 25% by what y'all titling y'all shit. Do no work and still take 25% as if y'all did it as a group. Royce the 5'9" could do the same thing. Guess what? Y'all only getting half the money now. Y'all done paid these niggas for doing shit. They ain't got a verse on the whole shit. Y'all not even smart enough to think that out. I'm supposed to trust y'all with the deal?
Are you fucking shitting me? I got a girl to call back right now. It's 11:15. I'm in a strip club in a minute. You think I'm trying to be involved in this nasty ass shit that you and this niggas doing? Y'all look disgusting. Yo, wait, hold on.
Why y'all on the live? Why y'all on the live?
I don't even want that for you. Wait, let me say what I'm saying. I love you so much, nigga. I don't even want this nasty fuck shit for you.
Not for you, nigga.
For me, I'm good, Joe. Oh no, regardless of the narrative y'all spin that we needed a bag and we did it for
you. So
good, man.
You're not good.
What you talking about?
Not good.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
You're the nigga. Listen, Joe Budden want to tell that nigga so bad. He want to tell the nigga business so bad. Like the way Joe Budden is looking, he must have called the ball money from Joe not too long ago. You're not good, Joel Ortiz. I'm gonna be honest. The V-neck and the chain you're not good right now. Look at your fit. You're not good. Let me bring it back to where Joe tell him he's not good a little bit more. You're not good, Joel. You're not good.
Not good.
I am very, very good, my friend.
You're not good.
I am very good, my friend. What are you talking about?
Not good.
I'm very good, man. You making it nastier than it needs to be because y'all afraid to just be like, I wasn't fucking with it, right? You wasn't fucking with it, Joe. That's
has a point.
Fine. It's all good. And Royce, you wasn't fucking with it if Joe wasn't involved for whatever reason. And that's fine, my guy. But let us tell it what it is. Let us tell what it is.
Yo, let me tell you what it is. You know what? Because I got shit to do tonight and it's a fucking Friday. Let me tell you. Slaughterhouse had bad fucking business.
Slaughterhouse had horrible business.
Eminem.
At some point, that had to change. For somebody. We were actively in a group. And I was saying, hey, while I was there, hey, let's get this right. The business ain't right. It's your managers, his managers, this manager. It's my manager fucking this. It's a fucking mess. Hey, this person ain't allowed up there. Hey, Eminem is doing this. They picking something like it was a fucking mess. Joe didn't want no part of it. Joe didn't want no part of a mess. At some point, you know better, you do better.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. Now you speaking truth. Continue. Go ahead.
You see what I'm saying?
I said to y'all was very simple. Yo, I'm not doing nothing while we over there. Hey.
See? So what Joe Buttons is basically saying is he's the only one that's been through this whole little shit with these contracts and everything. He's literally just trying to make sure y'all niggas not getting jerked again. It was very bad business on Slaughterhouse. Very bad business, he said. He's just trying to make sure y'all not getting jerked again. But you could tell, look at Joel Ortiz. You could tell he needed that. I don't care what nobody say. For you to be pushing this deal and then go and making the whole this album, y'all wanted the bag. Y'all wanted the bag back. Y'all needed the bag. It's easier for y'all to just say y'all needed the bag, just like Joel Ortiz was right when he said Joe Buttons and Royce the 5'9", they could have just said that they wasn't fucking with it. They could have just said they wasn't fucking with it for the most part. You see what I'm saying? But this shit this is all stuff they could have talked about over the phone. Over the phone. Not did this on live. You see what I'm saying? Miscommunication.
And over there made themselves clear too. Yo, we don't want nothing to do with Joe.
Talking about shady
that
aftermath.
Was ages ago. It was 2000 and whatever year that was. So it took a lot of steps and conversations through tension, hurdles, and turmoil for us to even be in agreement to get this thing off of there. Y'all skip that in your little cutesy fucking songs. I don't You niggas is liars. I don't hear that part. And
you lying. You lying that we liars. Don't call me a liar on here when you know I spit nothing but the facts, my brother.
This isn't going anywhere.
But this what I say to you is this. I'm just saying this, Joel. You do with this whatever you want. Something that you own, you had it in your possession for less than a year and decided to try to destroy it.
Dog, I had this shit in my possession for the last 10, 11 years. What are you talking about? You talking about the state it was in the last year? That's a lot different than what you're talking about.
See, Joel don't even understand nothing I say, so it's tough for me.
I understand everything you say, man.
See, Joe know a lot of inside shit, but don't know.
for less than a year is what I'm saying. I'm not talking about what the
It's
fuck
been a little
last
okay. It's been a little
over label for less than a year, and
Yo,
this is what you decide.
What the fuck? What? Listen to me. What the fuck was gonna happen that didn't happen? What was about to happen that we fucked up in this year? Honestly, we've been off the label for a year. What did me and Crook, speaking our truth,
I'm done, yo.
fuck up in this last year?
So you see that? So they ain't been on Shady Aftermath for only a year. Only a year.
That's crazy.
Within a year, all of this shit now, these niggas making diss albums and all that shit within 1 year. All of this shit done split. And let's be for real, right? We want to see some Slaughterhouse shit. We thought after they was gonna break off from the whole Shady Aftermath shit, Joe Buttons was gonna come out of retirement. Royce the 5'9", Joel Ortiz, he's been out there with spin freestyles. We wanted to see some Slaughterhouse shit, but after this, I don't think it's gonna happen at all.
While you was over potting and Royce was doing what he was doing, what happened? What did I miss? What was the big fuck up? I want to know how this got twisted up.
Joel, I love you, and I want nothing but the best for you.
So then, nigga, listen to the album, man. That's it. Fuck with the album, bro. Fuck with the album, bro.
Listen.
Fuck with the album. If you want nothing but fuck with the album, man. Tell people to listen to the album, son.
Joel, that album could suck my dick. Are you kidding me?
Hold on, let me bring that back. Let me bring that back one time for the people. Let me bring that back one time because there was a lot. This was a big part of what people was discussing inside the what's name too. Some people was going along with the whole thing that he was telling Joel Ortiz to SMD. That's not what he said. Listen again.
Listen to the album, man. That's it.
This.
Fuck with the album, bro. Fuck with the album, bro. Fuck with the album. If you want nothing but fuck with the album, man. Tell people to listen to the album, son.
Joel, that album could suck my dick. Are you kidding me?
He said that album can suck my dick. Are you kidding me? Listen, me personally, I don't use that terminology. If you make a whole diss album throwing subliminal shots at me, you think I'm going to support that album? I'm supposed to share your album of you dissing me? Oh, nah, we had an IG Live, talked it out. Go support the album. You're dissing me. What? One more time.
That's it. Fuck with the album, bro. Fuck with the album, bro. Fuck with the album. If you want nothing but fuck with the album, man. Tell people to listen to the album, son.
Joel, that album could suck my dick. Are you kidding me?
Nigga, suck my dick. Don't go there. Don't do that.
See, so now people was getting mad at Joe Budden saying Joe Budden's told Joel Ortiz the SMD. No. He said SMD to the album that you got dissing me. You just came back out and said, nah. You want to tell my album S&D? Nah, you SO now. Is it Joe Budden saying S&D? Or is it Joel I almost called him MB, Ortiz, who was kind of jumped out the ropes? Because firsthand listen to, you know how it sounds, but he kind of jumped off the wagon a little bit.
Put people to this clown show.
All right, I'm out, man. All right, one.
The fuck out of here with that shit, man.
Listen to this.
Yo, Joe, that little comment right there, you're going to wish you retracted that one. I'm out, one.
See? You're going to wish you retracted that one. I'm out, one. That tells me one of two things. Joel Ortiz is either about to go in the studio right now and go drop some bars, or he's already had that shit written and somebody told him, nah, don't do that. He was like, nah, I'm about to go roast this nigga now. Anyhow, Joe Buttons is about to go get that work. But I already know what Joe Buttons going to say about the shit.
Oh, that shit trash. Oh, that shit trash. Super trash.
No.
That's what they're going to say when that whole album come out. That's what Joe Budden said about the whole album. You know what I'm saying, man? Listen, Melly Mel. Now that you heard the shit and heard in part and full, please, I need your take. Who was wrong in the situation?
I feel like I feel like they both were. I don't.
Okay.
No, nobody wins when the family feud.
Facts.
So it on both ends. It seems like Joey had his usual sarcastic, kind of narcissist attitude, like he always carries. In this situation, it seemed like he didn't want to go in on Joel because he still has some type of respect or love for him. So he didn't go in like he would normally go in if it was somebody he didn't fuck with or somebody he didn't respect or whatever. But Joel was definitely wrong too, because why would you tell me to support your album if you dissing me or you blowing or you throwing subliminals or it seems like it was two truths going on. It was Joey's truth, Joel's truth, Royce the 5'9's truth, and then there was the whole truth.
Well,
so
we still haven't heard from the fourth member of the group. So after you finish giving your spill, even though the fourth members wasn't as long, pause. We're gonna play with the fourth member, Crooked Eye, the one who brought a deal to the table, had to say about this. But go ahead.
Okay, so I think in this instance, I think he's going to agree with Joel because he's working with him. That's his man's. They on the same page. They seeing eye to eye. So of course he's gonna agree with Joel saying, but go ahead, play the clip.
Oh, let's play the clip, man. And while we doing that, man, if y'all new to the channel, if y'all rock with your boy Harlem Smiley, Melly Mel, 2 L's, all caps, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, hit the notification bell to stay in tune with your latest in the hip hop community and culture, man. Y'all know how that go. That's the both world shit. This is how we do without 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? So, King Crook, this is the last member of the whole squad. He is going to respond to the whole IG live between them two.
Can y'all hear me? I got these headphones on. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I saw a piece of that over there. You feel me? And I don't lie. Yeah, I brought a deal to the table. It was ownership involved with the deal. Let me just put it that way. You know what I mean? It was definitely ownership involved with the deal. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not finna try to get my brothers, my folks to sign something that's gonna fuck their life off. You know what I mean? So it was definitely ownership in the deal. You feel me? Because I'm a business owner, so of course I'm gonna have an ownership. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. And Joe, stop playing, Joe. Just stop, my brother. It's not no problem. It's not no beef.
Stop playing, Joe.
Just stop playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You didn't hit me back. You said it on your live. You said you didn't hit me back because I'm always bringing some deal. I'm always, I did. I try to create checks for my family, dog. That's what I do. If I'm in a circle and we...
All right, so it sounds like so far Joel Ortiz is right. Well, at least that Crooked Eye is sided with him. He sent the deal to Joe, and Joe didn't get back to him because apparently Crooked Eye must have been bringing a lot of crooked deals to the table. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Joe Buttons is like, he'd have been through a lot. He probably came to the deal with $50,000 fucking deals and all that. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't want to judge a book by Crooked Eye. Let's go.
Your crew, I'm gonna create checks. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So all that, what that is, I don't even know what that is. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's definitely was. Hey, can we put this in there? My bad, bro. Yeah, so it definitely was. You know what I mean?
Yo, Melly.
And
here's a dead giveaway on why Crooked Eye definitely needed the money too. I pointed out Joel Ortiz V-neck in his chain, right? Crooked Eye still has the headphones with the wire. He definitely needs the money. He wireless earbuds.
What's wrong with the wire headphone?
That's regular niggas.
What
like
is wrong with the wired headphone?
When I
Ain't
see
nothing
niggas
wrong
and
with
they
the
got
wired headphone.
yo, listen, when I'm in the community right now and I see niggas still wearing the headphones with the cord, it's almost like having a remote control car that still got the cord on it. Everybody else got the 9-volt shit down the block. You got to run with your shit. Run with your shit, dumbass. Like, his shit still getting caught on chairs and all that. He make too much money, allegedly, to have these. He might have needed the bag so he can get some wireless earbuds.
I always try to create checks. I don't care if it's somebody wanted a feature, somebody wanted anything. I'll make sure, you know, yo, here you go. We're going to get it. I got Joe. I got Royce. I got Joe. That's just who I am, dog. You know what I mean? That's who I am, man. That's when you say brother's keeper, I am the definition of brother's keeper. You feel me? So when I hit them with the deal and I let y'all see on Twitter, I'm like, yo, they got a certain amount of time to get at me. And once they, you know, get at me and all that kind of stuff, we could go over whatever. I told Royce, I said, Royce, we're not going to go back and forth with Joe. And let's be clear. Everybody know I love Royce.
Yeah.
I said, we're not going to go back and forth with Joe. Tell Joe to call me. Joe tell me whatever he want in the paperwork and he can have it. Whatever. Because he shitted on it the first time. And he called Joel instead of calling me. And he said, I ain't want to be the one to tell Crook that I'm not doing this deal.
Okay, so listen. Joel Ortiz said that they looked at the deal and turned it down. Joe Budden said that they never turned down a deal. So what Crooked Eye is saying, he definitely got the deal at first, and then instead of him calling him, he called Royce like, nah, I'm not doing this deal. I'm gonna be honest, 1,000% honest. That sounds like Joe Budden. That sounds like some shit that Joe Budden would do. So right now, I'm gonna be honest. I just felt like it was a shitty deal that they didn't want to do, but because that's their brother, somebody on their team who they rock with, instead of them hitting them back like, nah, this deal ain't it. They was just like, fuck it. If we just let the time pass by, maybe the deal just get off the table kind of shit. I'm gonna be honest. It don't sound like it was a good deal enough for them. It just sounds like Joe and them definitely looked at the deal, and Royce was going to go whichever way Joe was going. He didn't want to do the 3-man group. It's 4 or nothing. So at the end of the day, Joe was like the deciding factor on whether the shit was going to go forward or not. But he's also the smartest one who's dealt with this the most. So he is the person that can make sure that they're not going to take no goddamn raggedy kind of 360 sort of kind of deal. And once again, looking at the headphones with the cord, I'm going to be honest, he might need the bag.
You gonna stop shitting on these headphones with the cord now, Smiley. You gonna stop shitting on these headphones. Because listen, I will lose those earbuds, those earpods. I will lose those shits. So I need a cord.
I can't. Only when I'm on an airplane. Well, you know what?
I need a cord.
It looks like he might just be getting off the airplane right now, too. So maybe he wore those just for airplane purposes. Because if you know, the airport, you got to have the cord. Or if you're not watching on your phone. If they got the shit like the bus station that's on the back of your chair, then yeah, like the Greyhound, like nah, you got to definitely have a cord. Or you want to buy the little $4 ones they sell on the plane. But he's outside in public with those. Like me, I'm not doing a live with the all white. Now I'm like, nah, at least get the black one, son. That's crazy. iPhone users is like disgusted right now seeing that cord. Like, ugh, I'm an Android. iPhone nigga, like, oh my God, that's a cord. That's a cord. They still make those?
I bet. Them shits is durable as fuck.
Yeah, iPhone users, they
last. You
gotta have the extra plug-in and all that shit too.
Yeah, it's too much with that shit. Listen, I'm old school. I don't give a fuck, man. Listen, I don't give a fuck. I'll go to the store right now and buy 50 of these motherfuckers just because I can. Listen, I don't give a fuck.
Them shit's about to be $3 a wop soon. I ain't gonna lie.
Never call me in an hour, a day, a week, a month. Never. You feel me? So anyway, I'm gonna make this short because I'm out here in Florida right now. But yeah, it was just one of them things.
So he's in the airport.
Thank you, my guy.
So I'm gonna just say because he's got off the airplane. It looked like
he's
he's
just
in
one of
limo.
them things, you know what I mean? Where it's like
stars on the
stars in the roof. Okay,
yeah,
he in the rose.
The fans been wanting Slaughterhouse for a long time.
Facts.
I'm trying to bring the fans the music, you know what I mean? I'm doing my best for years and years and years. And I'm supposed to just wait. I love Royce to death. But when he said he wouldn't do it without Joe, I couldn't do nothing. I was stung. I was hurt. I can't just sit back and be, you know, he chose Joe again. That's what it was. I'm sorry. That's what happened. You feel me? So my whole thing was when we had the 3-man opportunity, I went back to the label because Joe didn't want to do it. So here's the funny part. Why am I going back to the major distribution company, which would have been ownership, joint venture involving all that? Why am I going back to them with a 3-man, you know, like, yo, you know what? Joe don't want to do it. Let's do the 3-man. You feel me? And I'm like, yo, all right, cool. They gave me, you know, what they would do for the 3-man. I said, all right, that's dope.
That money went
I
way
took that
down.
back. Joel was on the phone with me and Royce. Royce's exact words was, don't put that in the universe, Crook. He's going to rap. I said, he's not going to rap. And he said he don't want to do the deal. I said, I'm not trying to put it in the universe, but I'm just asking you, brother to brother, if he does not want to do it, will you do the 3-man group? He said no right there with me and Joel on the phone. I'm not lying. He said, now he might have been opposed to it because.
Now let's pause it right there. Joel Ortiz. Now, once again, if this is true, Joel Ortiz did not lie. This is another time now that when Royce the 5'9", even though he was very specific, he said he didn't want to do the 3-man shit. It was with either 4 or nothing. But technically, he did turn down the deal if it was another deal on the table with just them 3. Technically, he turned down the deal. So far, I'm going to be honest. I don't think Joel Ortiz was 100%. I'm going to be honest. The only thing I think they did wrong was making the whole diss album. But so far, for the live, it don't look like Joel Ortiz. That's what I'm saying. He looked them both dead in their face over the camera, of course, over the phone. It was like, nah, y'all both liars. Like, sometimes niggas don't do that. Like, they don't do that, especially when you know you lying. You don't just take that leap. That's like going all in with 2-3. You know what I'm saying? Like, all my poker players know what I'm talking about with that one, but I don't know. I don't know. Crooked Eyes dropping a little bit of gems.
You know what I'm saying? He might feel like, yo, Slaughterhouse is not a brand without Joe Budden. And that's fine. That's cool. He might feel like, yo, you know what? It got to be all 4 members to be Slaughterhouse. It might not just be a thing where he's choosing Joe. It could be like, yo, even if it was Joel, whoever is missing, it's not Slaughterhouse without all 4. So I say, okay, that's cool. But right now, it's been sitting around. Our last album dropped in 2012. It's 2022. It's been 10 years. The fans been asking for this stuff for a long time. Let's give them some closure. Let's give them a couple. It's nothing, man. This is what we do. We make music. But Joe, he wanted me to wait on Joe again. And that's what hurt me. That's what hurt me. He wanted me to wait on Joe again.
Joey.
You know how long we've been waiting on Joe? I've been on phone calls waiting on Joe years ago.
Yeah.
And now it gets to the point where Joe don't even have the decency to call me back because he think he got a bag. He think he got a bag, so he don't got to call me back.
Yep.
And that just lets you know that money turns you into a person. It don't change you. It just shows you who you are to the extreme. So he didn't want to call me back. Joe wanted the business right. You can't get the business right without communication. Communication is the rule number 1 in the business. If you want the business right, you got to come to me. I'm the one who got the business on the table. And that was the problem. He didn't want to come to me. You see what I'm saying? He didn't want to call me. He didn't want to say, what's up? What's happening, Crook? Because he know that he been on some shady ish with me for a long time. But that's a
okay.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, Melly.
I told you he was gonna pretty much side with Joel. He was gonna pretty much say everything that, probably not in the same way or the same sentiments that Joel said it, but he was pretty much gonna agree with Joel.
So, Melly,
go ahead.
Let me ask you a question, right? How do you feel was Joe Budden's, now that you heard all the aspects of it, him, you done heard Crooked Eye, you done heard Joel Ortiz, do you feel like Joe Budden's was wrong, like doing some shady shit, or do you feel like he was just being smart?
I feel like he was being smart. You're not gonna lock me into some shit I don't want to lock myself into just because we're in a group. I'm sorry, that's just not. Nah, that's just not how I'm gonna operate. I think for myself. I'll definitely put out my concerns. I'll definitely voice my opinion. But if I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it just because all of us is saying, yeah, it's a go, let's do it. But I'm uncomfortable with it. So I feel Joe on that part of the business. You know what I mean? But I think that what it comes down to is that Joey and Royce were like this, and Joel and Crooked Eye was like this. So when you have these two sides, oh, Joey's my guy, you feel me? I fucks with Joey more than I fucks with these two. Of course it's gonna cause a division and cause a divide. That's what it seems like. It seems like Crooked Eye and Joel have a better relationship than they had with Joey and Royce. And that's what it's coming down to. When you're in a group, it can't be no favorites. Now I understand when people connect more with other people, I get that. I mean, it's fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, if we're all going to work together, then we all need to be collectively on the same page. Like, it's not going to work if we're not all on the same page. Now, could Joe have handled the situation a little better? Yeah. But then again, you're not going to make me do some shit that I don't want to do just because we're in a group. Nah.
You right. Especially if the deal ain't right. You gotta look at how much money Joe Budden done made off of podcasting.
Facts.
So for him, like, he's literally in some people's eyes rated the #1 podcaster, especially black podcasters. He's up there in top 3. You see what I'm saying? So do you feel like Joe Budden's him being like, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna say this respectfully. Do you feel like I'm saying? Do you feel like him being a dickhead? That's the only thing I can even like, kind of messes up relationships between him and people, because his stubbornness sometimes kind of supersedes the whole purpose of what he's saying and what he's trying to do.
No, I don't think so. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Joey, this is one thing that I've noticed about Joey that probably a lot of people don't notice about Joey. Joey has a very good eye for detail. He has a very keen sense for just the smallest little details that he might notice. He'll see everything that you don't see. He'll pay attention to a lot of different stuff that you might not see. So in that sense, when you have a person that's so detail oriented like that, I would definitely listen to that person 100%, because he's paying attention to stuff that a lot of us are not paying attention to.
Yeah, that's a fact. No, especially too when you've been in the game for so long, he see a lot of stuff, maybe stuff that Crooked Eye ain't seeing. And it's weird too, because
with the crooked eye.
Yeah, with the crooked eye. He ain't seeing. You got that? You know
he got a crooked eye. Like, he ain't seeing straight.
You know what I'm saying? One thing I'll probably say though, too, salute the Crooked for even trying to bring a plate to the team. You see what I'm saying? Try to bring a bag of some food to the team. You see what I'm saying? Because most people, he would have tried to win, just take that deal for himself.
Right.
That's why I feel like it was more his pride was hurt. Like, damn, I'm trying to bring some shit to the table to get us back out and jumping as a team. And this nigga just keeps shutting the shit down.
Shooting it down.
Yep. So I understand it was the pride shit that probably got to him. But the crazy part about it is, too, they grown men, the business aspect. He should have sucked up the pride and been like, all right, well, maybe Joe is on to something. Maybe he could probably even go and kind of, discuss the deal and get a little bit better results than what I can get, because he's been around a little more. This is shit that they should have did as grown men. You see what I'm saying? But I kind of feel like if it's somebody not calling you back, they ducking your calls. I feel like Joe Budden's probably got so many people trying to hit him up to come on podcasts, to do interviews. He probably is the master of ducking calls, hitting that fucking that decline button, blocking motherfuckers' call, like not looking at, knowing, oh shit, I can't even look at the Instagram message because I don't want to see my face go down to the bottom, or Facebook message, whatever the fuck one that is. Like, he probably know all of these things already. He's probably master of dodging people calls. So when Crooked was calling, he probably know what Crooked was calling for. Oh, he's calling about this deal. Once again, to Crooked and Joel, they like, yeah, money's looking funny. We're a little hurt. This is a quick bag for us. But Joe looking at it like, damn, if I'm gonna come back out the rap, I got my podcast shit jumping right now. It's more of a hit to me. That's what was gonna be my next question, right? Joe Budden come out, him, Crooked out, and the shit is terrible. The shit is trash. The shit is ass. Is that not gonna mess up his brand?
Yeah, for sure. For sure, 100%. And Joe Budden probably read the fine print. See, these niggas probably didn't even read the fine print. They probably just thought like, okay, this is a good deal. It's ownership of this, that, and the third. But what if it was ownership of 5% that had to be split between the four of y'all? And now all of y'all only get what, a point of a percent? Yeah, like you have to. Joe Budden probably read the fine print and was like, you know what? I'm not finna give these people 4 albums. You know what I mean? Like, nah, that's probably not where his mindset was at that point in time. So I think you just have to look at it in different lenses when you know, talking about contracts and different things like that. This shit sounds really fucking familiar. This situation sounds really familiar. Very familiar.
It's hitting a little close to home, isn't it?
It really is. It sounds really familiar.
And the crazy part is too, is like, you know, then you get the one person, which we had the one person, you know, that hit close to home, who was kind of stuck in the middle, which is the Royce the 5'9". And I feel like Royce had a chance to make a decision. I don't feel like Royce chose a side. I feel like he was one of them people to where if Joe Buttons was with it, he was riding with it. If Joe wasn't with it, he wasn't with it, because Royce knows Joe is smart. Joe been around the block. If Joe is not with it, something money-wise is not adding up. So Royce is like, nah. He know if Joe is with it, the bag is going to come with it. Why? Because Joe got the promotional platform that he can do to help boost sales up. Without Joe Buttons doing that slaughterhouse deal, if it's just Royce the 5'9", Crook, and Joel Ortiz, nobody's listening to that shit. Joe Budden is the name. He has the buzz. Not saying he makes slaughterhouse. What happened is he has the promotional platform. He has a lot of controversy surrounding around him right now too. So people want to hear him rap and fail. They rooting for that shit. Please, Joe, go back and spit some whack bars. They want him to spit whack bars. They don't want him to come back and have some crazy bars. It's good songs. They don't want to hear that shit. They want some shit to pick at him about. But him, brand-wise, it just don't make sense for him to prolong and then go down and just do some shit like that. Because if it is whack, that's going to fuck his brand up like crazy podcast-wise. Now when it is time to get these big deals for podcasting, guess what? The money now done shrunk. It done got super low now. Like how the 3 deal. I know when he went back and told them he want to do the deal without Joe Buttons, if they was offering $500,000, I guarantee you they went down to $100,000. They didn't just cut 25% off and say, all right, we can do it without Joe Buttons. Like, nah. I'm pretty sure whoever that label was, they must have knew for a fact that Joe Buttons' name and what he's been doing as far as the good stuff and the bad stuff was going to help sell that album. Controversy sells. People was going to listen to that album just to hear if Joe Budden shit was whack. So they can go right while he's doing his podcast and go under his comments and say, yo, that album was ass, son. That verse is ass, son. Like it's people, but once again, they done streamed it. They done listened to it already. Job done. They done put money in their pocket already. So who cares if they listen to it just to go talk shit about it? They still listen to it. But at the end of the day, it's still going to hurt Joe Budden's brand. It's going to hurt the money. Nobody else has nothing bigger to lose if that album would have flopped and the shit would have been ass bigger than Joe Budden. So I understand his perspective, but he should have been more man. He should have manned up. That's his team. He knew these people for over 10 years. He should have manned up and been like, listen, the deal is ass. You see what I'm going through with these other motherfuckers with this podcast and shit. I know the game. Let's go back and let's go try to renegotiate. And I'm pretty sure from there, the deal would have got better or it would have just not happened. But it would have been way more communication and we wouldn't have been talking about this shit right now. So I don't know. I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. With the whole shit with Rory and Mal, and now the whole shit with Slaughterhouse, Joe Budden is the common denominator. So whether he's right or wrong, it's definitely making him look some kind of way. His friendships them shits is disintegrating. I don't know if he even cares whether them shits do or not, but at the end of the day, this shit is looking like he just can't keep relationships with anybody. After a while, it goes good, and then after a while, shit just for some reason just go downhill. But that's why you gotta understand that, realize that, get in, get out. If I ever work with Joe Budden, I understand I probably got about 2 years before some crazy shit happens the way I'm saying. So I'm gonna get that money and start working towards my own shit.
Or y'all might just click. You never know. Everybody's different. What relationships you might have with other people is completely different. He might fall out with a lot of other people, but he might be able to, get along with you and work with you in such a way. I don't think Joe Budden just falls out with people just to fall out with people. Like, no, I don't think that about Joe Budden. I think there's underlining issues that is going on that's not being talked about. Like we said, miscommunication. And somewhere along the lines, he's just like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to deal with that. I don't have to deal with that. And I'm going to keep it pushing. Like, I definitely feel him on that because niggas is too old to be fussing, going back and forth about some shit that happened 10 years ago or a record deal that happened 10 years ago. We're not even doing the same thing now. Like, niggas is in different places. Niggas is in different spaces in their life. Like, sometimes people have to understand. Sometimes you have to let people go in order to grow. Like, think about it. Had he stayed with Slaughterhouse and just did an album, did everything with Slaughterhouse from 2012 to now, do we really think Joe Budden would be this big podcaster and on Love and Hip Hop and doing different things like that?
Nah, hell no.
I doubt it. Right. So sometimes you have to make the best decision, what's best for you. And if that means that you got to let people go in order to do that, I'm all for that.
That is a fact. That is absolute fact. But I know he got to stop. I just hope with this new, I'm going to be honest, like, I think people like him and Queen's Flip, they work very good together. They're both orthodox. They're both kind of like dickheads. But you got to, if you understand that, like me, if I ever like did business with them too, I will understand. I can't take what they say personally. It's business. Sometimes I'd be like, damn, like, why the fuck Joe talking to that nigga like that on the podcast? But, you know what I'm saying? Or Queen's Flip, like, damn, he played way too much. But if you understand that going into the whole circumstance and don't let it get to you, be thick-skinned, you good. You see what I'm saying? That was one thing Maul was very good at. Rory wasn't good. Rory would always, Joe Budden would shut his whole shit down and Rory would just keep going back at the nigga. Like, Maul wasn't like that. Maul will understand, all right, Joe's a dickhead. He's one of the people who's going to argue you down so you feel like he's right. So you got to just let him be right and just keep flowing. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say that's not something that's long-term. You can't, no person could deal with that long-term. You got to understand short-term, you get in, you use it for what it's worth, and then you get out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't deal. That's like working for you got a dickhead boss and you trying to stay at the same job for 20 years. I'm not working 20 years under a dickhead boss. Like, I got a 20 years. You know how many days that is? 20 years? Like, nah, that's 300. Excuse me, that's 730,000 days you got to be around me. I'm not like, nah, hell no. I'm not. Fuck that. I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of days to be just around somebody. Like, nah, I'm good on that anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't that many days. I know it's 73,000 days. They're about to be like, oh, ain't the extra zero on that shit. But anyway, that's still a lot of days to be around somebody. I don't want to be around nobody for 73,000 days unless it's my mama, my daddy, my girl, or my kids. Other than that, though, it should be no reason I need to be around somebody for that long. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, shit is crazy, man. I ain't even gonna lie. This situation is ugly. It just looks bad for Joe Buttons because, you know, whether he's right or wrong in the situation, it just looks like, from a general perspective, that he's just shitting on everybody who, you know, like he got the bag and everybody else just like, if you backburner niggas better stay in the back. Stay in the back of the bando. This part of the bando is my shit. You niggas put your studio all the way in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
yeah.
Sometimes that's how it has to be. I hate to say it like that, but sometimes that's just how it has to be. Sometimes you can't bring everybody with you, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's just how it has to be, and I'm glad that he keeps that mindset. Because if you let everybody tag along, you giving everybody bricks off of your foundation, what the fuck are you gonna have left for your foundation? So nah, I agree. Sometimes you just gotta
good.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta, you know, get rid of the dead weight. Sometimes you gotta leave that baggage. I mean, you can fuck with people from a distance.
Yeah. I don't think none of them was dead weight. I just feel like he was the one that had the name. The money that they thought was big to him no longer is big. If this was before the podcast, and Joe probably would have jumped on these deals. But with this not being the case, I'm trying to tell people, like, this YouTube podcasting, this is life-changing money for a lot of people. You see what I'm saying? I know how much it is as just somebody of my caliber of a YouTuber. Then I look at the bigger YouTubers. Now I'm doing, you know, estimated revenue of podcasters. This is life-changing money. You cannot come at Joe with no 100,000, 200,000 advance talking about, yeah, we on. Like, nah, to y'all, that's a lot of money. To him, he's like, what the fuck? Like, nah. Like that's like, that ain't it. You see what I'm saying? He turned down Spotify deals to try to get millions for just podcasting. Imagine what he's trying to get rap-wise. But think about it, right? It's somebody out there. Joe, let me be honest, right? Joe Buttons can do some solo shit right now. If it's Spark, he don't need the slaughterhouse. He don't need the record label. He know how to do all his shit independent now. And because he's who he is, he's Joe Buttons. Guess what? People's going to listen to it. Right. If it's hot, it's going to catch on quick. He don't need the label, Shady Aftermath. He don't need Royce the 5'9". None of that shit. He can literally go be saying, I'm going to be a rapper, and the shit is going to blow right now. I seen it from YouTubers because he has a platform to promote his shit. And you're going to have the trolls going to watch that shit just to see him fail. You see what I'm saying? So if it's hot, niggas definitely going to jump on his shit, going to get sparked mad quick. Look what I found, Melly. I found some wires.
What you got?
Look,
man, salute to all the real niggas out there that still got the wire headphones, man. Y'all to go.
Crooked I gotta get rid of them shit. Clap it up for the niggas with the fucking earphones. He was on the plane, no fucking.
I swear, I'll break them shits. I'll lose them. I need the wire.
That's the fact, man. Joe better get Joe. Listen, man. Joe got to get it together. I want to see but honestly, after the whole that album, because SMD, I'm not saying it's impossible. Like I don't see them maybe amending this whole little thing, but at the same time, right now, the way it's looking, because nobody's saying the words to where it's the point of no return. Nobody has hit that point yet. So there's always hope. But right now, this shit looking super ugly. It is looking super ugly, man. I haven't gonna lie. So I hope they get it together though, because they too old. All of them got no hair on their head. Niggas going bald. They got gray fucking beards, salt pepper beards. Like time is running short. Not for Joe Buttons. Joe Buttons making the most money he's ever made in his life. Way more money to rap. Way more money to rap. But for the other ones, time is running short. It's time to start putting in some longevity for your family, man. You know what I'm saying? Melly Mel, you want to drop the link for the people, man? Or
yeah, we can. Arthur Bird not coming up today.
Yo, I ain't see Arthur Bird in the chat.
Yo, this the second show we done did, and Arthur Bird ain't come up.
Yeah, hey man, you know how that go though, man. You know my guy right now, he got the newborns. He definitely be on what's the name too. He got the kids with him, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. If you are in the chat right now, when you want to hit that link, come up here and talk about a couple of these topics that we talk about, man. Just hit the link and come on up here, man. But Melly Mel, you ever wonder what it's like to be a New Yorker again? Let me show you one more time.
Y'all not gonna lie, you're mad. Y'all not gonna lie, your mouth look like it's like doodle. Like it's like doodle. Oh yeah? So come walk your water bottle neck ass over here. Come slap me. Yeah, wait for you right here. Wait for you right here. Bro,
yeah, what you say right now? What you say right now? You trying to get me? You trying to get me? Got the wrong guy.
Wait, time out. Ain't I see you before? Ain't I see you before? Ain't you like Buckalo? No, wait, tell me. See Barack? See Barack? See Bo? Bro, what's your name? What's your name?
My name is Steve. Talk about original talk about. I got the whole van.
I'm gonna have to go subscribe to him.
That's a fact, man. Go subscribe to my guy on TikTok, and he got a YouTube too, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you punch his C bands, his shit'll automatically pop up, man. For the young talented kid, his shit be, I'm talking about, you be 2 o'clock in the morning, the whole house quiet, everybody sleeping, you hear me up in this bitch dying. You know what I'm saying? Girl, wake up, what the hell going on? Chill, son. Zoe life or no life, Maybach Mel in the building. What's good, man?
Salute. What's going on, Melly? What's up, man?
What's up, Maybach?
Chilling, man. I'm saying. So,
yo.
Yes, sir.
Now, I wanted to speak on this, right, real quick. I want to give my opinion, right? This is how I see it, right? Yeah, Joe is making the bigger money, and that contract may be nothing for him. But see, like Melly says, I'm a person that's very transparent. His communication is bad. He went about it bad, right? And he's been doing that his whole career. That's one, with friendships, relationships, and business partners, right? 2, you know you're making the bigger bag. You got a good platform. You still can do this deal with your brothers or your homeboys, whatever they are. That can open doors for them. See, me, I'm that type of person. I like to see people benefit from maybe a connection that I have, and I put you on and don't even ask you for a dime. But everybody is not built on respect, morals, integrity. You get what I'm saying? And now I learned this a long time ago, especially off of my father having a bunch of businesses, right? And all this other stuff. Yeah, I grew up a certain type of way, but I never flaunted. I never threw it in people's faces and all of that. We're not measured in life by how much money you make, because we should know that Steve Jobs had all the money in the world, and that man died with none of it. You understand? You're measured in life by the lives that you impact in a positive way. So chasing this bag that we all be talking about, yeah, that's cool. You make money to do certain things, but you don't die with that money. You get what I'm saying? If you ain't talking about having generational wealth and saving things and building stuff for your kids, that's what it's about. Everybody can make a bag. Anybody can make money. That don't mean nothing. Generational wealth is the conversation. So all this chasing the bag and making money, that means nothing. Like I said, bro, we already seen it. That man sold his soul. He sold 2 of his business partners that he fell out when he signed a contract and they didn't even know. That's snake, man. That's the snake move. And you don't even contact your brothers? No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna ask you this question too. So you feel like Joe, being that he has the bag already, should have just took the deal just to help his brothers out? Like regardless, he should have just took the deal.
Yeah, I say it in that term, meaning like that can open doors for Royce, right? That can open doors for Joel Ortiz. That can also open doors for Crooked Eye, meaning they can start ventures, maybe get a movie deal. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's gonna put them in certain positions. You said it best too. He has a show with his platform. That's like you. You know what I'm saying? You used to do that on your platform. You used to advertise somebody. You used to throw that person. That's how I got put on to that other person. And look what happened. And this is my point. You get what I'm saying? Now, you and that person fell out. Y'all, as far as I know, you didn't talk about y'all grew up in the sandbox or nothing. I'm not saying Slaughterhouse did grow up, but dog, they was on the road. They was doing shows. If you hear the stories that Royce and all of them talked about, they talked about being on the bus for how many days? Like 73 days on tour with that West Coast rapper.
Yeah.
Tech Nine.
And they only had fucking 3 singles out. They didn't even have no
Exactly.
album.
Exactly. So when I hear that type of story and I follow Joe Budden's, like he's never been an artist that I even cared about. You know, he's only really known for one big single. The man dissed Eminem, right? And had his guys. I mean, I thought y'all was gonna play more clips. He told them to get off a shady record. They all was doing things to cater to this man because he was acting like a diva. And this is how you replay them. So we got to look at it as a whole. I don't care what anybody's saying, man. Like Joe Budden is not good at all, dog. He acts like a diva. Like I said, he throws more tantrums than a toddler. That's how I look at things in a bigger, broader picture. And that's what I'm saying. Of course, everybody's not the same. I'm saying you got the bigger platform. You bring me and Melly on. You know the money that we're getting as a group is not nothing to you because you make more. But you know, okay, I'm gonna still bust this move with Melly and Maybach because I know they're gonna make their money off of that, and then that's gonna open doors. Maybe Melly gets her own podcast off of that. Maybe she gets. You get what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, bro.
But you know what it is, though, too. Maybach and Melly. I'm gonna be quick so I can let you. So I can let you tap in on that. One thing I would do though, I'm not even gonna lie too. In this instance, I would definitely try to get all of us a bag. But one thing I've been doing too, I'm thinking like Joe Budden's too. And I'd have told them this beforehand, and this is something he should have dealt with them too. We're not in the mode to where we're in a position to where we're just going to take anything flowing.
Correct.
Any endorsements. Oh, it's an endorsement. Let's hurry up and just get that. Like, nah, like, hell no. Like, nah, niggas can be trying to get us with the sell all our shit. We give y'all 10%. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck 10%. You know, unless it's something worthwhile to where the 10% is going to be something that can benefit us. You know, if it's something we wear, if we getting like a per diem on the shit, yada, 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 too. So I would think like that, too, because it have been a couple of emails to where I done read it, I done disregarded it because I know for a fact that probably wouldn't be a great deal. Needless to say, you know how it was to go to Melly, to tell Melly I actually turned down an offer from a big person, from a big sponsor because it wasn't enough. Like I did that before. And the only reason why I did that because really it was to save from listening to Joe Budden with the Spotify shit. Because when you see the potential in that shit, you don't want to just take anything coming because if you take that first thing, that could potentially fuck up what you got in the future.
Of course,
if you start high out, you get, you know. So Melly, go ahead. So I want you to kind of rebuttal what Maybach Mel said.
Okay, and mind you, that's a deal that Smiley got. That's a deal he brought to the table, and that's a decision that he decided upon. You feel me? But I'm not gonna be like not fucking with him just because he didn't take. You know what I'm saying? He didn't take that deal. Like, no, that's not how partnership works. That's not how, you know, this is a group effort. So if he feels like it's not right, I'm gonna trust his better sense to be like, all right, it's not right. All right, fuck it. We do something else. But just to rebuttal off what Maybach Mel was saying, I honestly think that even if Joe Budden gave them the platform, gave them his platform to, you know, do whatever, basically get a buzz off of his name. Because that's what it would basically be. Them getting a buzz off of his name. They would still have to put in the work. Like, just because he has the platform, he has the name, doesn't mean that the money's going to come quick. It's going to come right to you just because, oh, I'm rocking with you and you got the name, you got the bag, so now you're going to open doors. No, it don't work like that. I understand the concept of it, but it does not work like that. You still have to put in the work. What if these niggas is lazy? So I'm going to give you my platform to use my name. And you not even doing nothing with it. Just to put out a raggedy ass album to do what? Not promote it? Not do what we need to do with this album? not go further in what I brought to the table, or just giving you my name. Like, nah. Sometimes I get it. The sandbox thing is cool and great. It's fine and dandy, but sometimes you just gotta look at it in a different way, in a different light. Like, sometimes it's not so deep as to what people be thinking. I'm pretty sure I'm sure he probably done did shit for niggas. They probably done called him like, yo, I need such and such and such. He probably done did it for niggas. But on the business aspect, he's probably thinking like, no, I can't do business with them because of whatever underlying issues they might have. And that's just what it is. He could probably open up doors for them to do other business ventures. Why does it have to be an album? You know what I mean? He could open up doors for them to maybe get their own clothing line, get their own alcohol, do some shit like, you know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be what you might want it to be in order for you to feel like it's valid. I might could open up the doors for you to put you on to other shit that you probably didn't even know you had an interest for. So,
like Royce,
I don't know.
Like I think Royce would be definitely. He would have been. I think he do got his own podcast, but I definitely, without a doubt, now see him. But he got to bring a little bit more energy. He more philosophical. See what I'm saying? But
yeah, he was quiet. He was quiet a lot of the time.
Yeah, he's more of a background.
He's stuck in the middle.
Yeah,
he's stuck in the middle. He's stuck in the middle. He Fonz Poe. He's stuck in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I feel like they both made the wise and great decision. The size that they chose, Royce the 5'9", I feel like was, if Royce the 5'9", Joel Ortiz and Crooked Eye announced that they dropping some, no, first off, who's promoting the shit? Second of all, who's listening to that? I'm not listening to that.
I'm telling you, it don't make good business sense to do this. It just doesn't.
It don't. Nobody's listening to that shit. But if you throw Joe Budden's name in it now, I'm gonna be honest. Slaughterhouse shit, the original 4 members. I'm going back to listen to the shit. Will I listen to some shit with Joe Budden's, Joel Ortiz, and Royce the 5'9"? Of course I am. I will listen to that with those 3. You gotta throw both Joe Buttons in the mix. I'm sorry. He's a dickhead. I'll be the first one to admit that. But he got the name. I don't know if he still has the lyrics. He had the lyrics. They all can rap, but he has the name. He has the platform. He has the buzz. And let's be for real, he's the only nigga who done been through recent deals. They just got off of a deal that they was on, and they just got off that 10-year deal. Got off that 10-year deal. We're not talking about X amount of albums. We're talking about years. They signed a deal for years, not about amount of albums. Years. What? Who the fuck signed a nigga?
And that's more what I wanted to touch on too. It was like more about his characteristics. Like my mama always told my sisters, my older sisters, like, yo, whatever a man shows you first, that's what you go by. Meaning whatever the person shows you action wise, that's that person. His characteristics is fuck, bro. That's what that's mainly what I should have been talking about. Like, like, dog, you can't even pick up the phone and call them. Like, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. And that's the point I'm talking about. That's the point. Like, if it's just somebody, if it was some
calls and shit.
Exactly. If it was something that was put together, like how Game and 50 was put together, I can understand how, they separated and went their ways. But them dudes, come on. Them dudes, and you know how Slaughterhouse got started? Them being on a Joe Budden's album on a song, and the fans bigged them up. That's how the whole group got started, by them featuring on Joe Budden's album. So this is what I'm going by. I'm going by his characteristics.
Jet Black, you got to echo. You got to log out. Exit out your other screen and just keep this screen up. You got to echo.
So if you go at the top, if you see YouTube and you see StreamYard open, just close your YouTube page.
Joe Budden's album on a song.
Oh no, that's just your background. Whatever you listening to in the background, turn it down. That's all that is. Whatever you had playing.
Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, you good. What's up, Jet Black?
Still echoing?
Nah,
I'm
good.
Cool, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all. Y'all know what it is.
Jet Black.
I
Yes, sir,
love
we
the
appreciate
discussion. I love the discussion, but I see it like this. Like a lot of rappers in this game, they be bullshitting, especially the people with the platforms. What I feel that we don't know that these rappers be using these street niggas for fame. And when it's time to put them on, they either end up dead or in jail or taking the blame for somebody else. I watch a lot of this blogging. I watch a lot of this social media. And I see how people roll in the game. I'm just talking about the game because people got it mixed up for as how to deal with a person on a business level, how to deal with somebody on the street level. Is a difference there. Because if you're a business person, you're gonna do business things. If you're a street person, you mix it up with business, it might don't end up right. So a lot of these people, like I said, with these platforms, like Joe Budden, that got a voice, and the people gonna listen to what he say. But let's talk about, you could be pulling up a publicity stunt like you always do. It could be a publicity stunt, or like I say, it could be something some shenanigan going under the scenes, and dudes ain't feeling it. So put my album out, stop playing, using this on your platform, and you use it because I don't believe he's just in his hood. A lot of these dudes don't even be in their hood. They behind the screen. You can't even walk down your strip. So you can't be the man who you say you is if you can't be where you at. So you got to have certain people with you. So that be bull crap a lot what they be saying. So I like to listen to the small guy than the big guy because everybody gonna listen to the big guy because the small guy don't got no voice and they be blackballed. So you know what I'm saying? I don't be feeling that.
But I don't think that they're blackballed. I don't think that they're blackballed. It's just that Joey doesn't want to do an album. He don't want. He doesn't want to do the album.
Okay, so it's like this. It ain't what you know, it's who you know. So therefore, I'm Joe Buttons, and everybody gonna deal with me and go off my word. So guess what? I'm gonna put a bug in everybody in not to deal with y'all. That's
you got a point.
About, listen. You were saying something about the Nicki Minaj thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it goes to say to her. That's why she can't make no music because look at her. Look at what she did. She dissed Miley Cyrus. Now look what you dissing. Her father
is Billy Ray. Yes. See,
exactly.
you know
how you dissing a person that can just go to these top people and say
upper ups, higher ups.
It's either me or her, and you compared to them, you nothing, nigga. You nothing. You riding people because if it was all that, you would still be popping. So the people you was dealing with ain't dealing with you. For the simple fact, because look at Drake and them. You think Drake trying to have any problem with Billy Ray? They won't be playing his music. I don't listen. These rappers and these celebrities do not run the industry. It's what these people say go, and it's what you do with it. That's why people, like I say, but now it's like all is scared because they ended up dead, and the record label ended up with all your shit and your family fighting to try to get it. So there's a lot that goes on with this social media. It goes on in Hartford. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to rest in peace to YM Melly, a kid from Hartford. He lost his life due to gun violence, all because of this social media thing. 17-year-old, he was popping, over 100,000 followers on Instagram, over 200,000 streams on Spotify, and 5,500 subscribers on YouTube. But you know what I'm saying? That's on another level. I know he was killed because of, it's like this now. You got us in your video, using us. Now you're trying to ease away when we need your help. Who you think you is? So it's like, okay, you ain't gonna go nowhere. So bam, we can't get it. You can't get it neither. That's when the hate coming. But the hate is already there.
That's why if you're a new artist, it's very important for you to try to somehow, some way, whether you sign to a major or not, own your own masters. It's very important, so you don't have to worry about if something happened to you. Where's your money going? Who's your money going to? It's going right to your next of kin. If you know anything about owning your masters and stuff like that too, that is a very specific question you cannot skip by. Is a next of kin question. You have to put these people information down. the second thing you have to do is don't be too much dependent on your hood for you to jump. You know why? Because when you got all your boys and they giving you free beats and they letting you use their studio for free because they see the potential, and they all in your videos, and they getting the cameraman to come in, he's shooting the videos for you, and the next thing you know, you blow and you go. That's a big listen, of course they're going to feel some kind of way. They done helped you get to the top, and then now you done took that and you're not supporting the hood with it too. That's why if you one of those people, don't depend on too much of just support. I'm gonna be honest. I got fucking people who I don't even know, strangers that support me more than my family members do.
That's how. No,
say it again.
No,
say it again for the people in the back, Smiley.
Absolute facts, man. And I'm saying, I know I ain't the only one. Like, if you one of them people and you got strangers that support you more than your family members, then you understand what I just said hit home. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, once you blow, once you make it, those family members going to be the one
coming out the woodworks.
Wait a minute. But it's like a double-edged sword now. It's like a double-edged sword now. I'm like this. I'm 43 years old. So I've seen a lot in the street and what can happen. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather for my family to do it than somebody else. For the simple fact, I'm a type of person, I only can allow my family to hurt me and do things and forgive them. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the situations, on if somebody in the street do something to me, I'm not gonna think twice about it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, yeah, it's gonna be your family members, but we know that. We know that. I'd rather deal with a person I know that is grimy than a person that I don't know that's grimy, because the person that's grimy, I already know what I'm about to get. My family, I know they ain't shit. So I know how I know how I got to deal with y'all, but I'm always gonna keep y'all close, because at the end of the day, I know I'm gonna need y'all. I don't know what's gonna happen in the end, so I can't just, okay, my family gonna be the ones that do it. Of course, my family gonna be the ones that do it. If you let them do it, if you don't let them do it, they ain't gonna be able to do it.
That's a fact.
But friends and people in the street, they're not gonna care. How it come? Because they're not gonna be the ones that's burying you. So yeah, let the ones that I deal with that gonna have to bury me at the end do it. Period.
That's a fact. And
Period.
definitely let them
do it. Ain't no nigga in the street gonna do it to me, because they're not gonna care.
And definitely
My
let the
family gonna
ones
have a
reap the benefits of when I'm gone. I need the people who needs to be reaping the benefits when I'm gone to actually do it. It's nothing worse than when you go to pass away and you ain't got no life insurance and you leave that burden on whoever else has to carry you. You see what I'm saying? Or if you don't have your will in order, to where if you are somebody, whether it's just a YouTuber, rapper, actor, whatever you are, you don't have no set will. You see what I'm saying? Your assets, where they going? Now you got people in court battling these companies, because the company really is the people who have control over that first initially. You see what I'm saying? You don't know how much he's an actor, he's net worth, and this movie did this, and all of that shit is not technically in accounts. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you gotta have your shit in order. You know what I'm saying? Life insurance. If you over 30 years old and you don't have you don't have life insurance, I don't know where you live at. I don't know where you live.
That's a problem.
That's a fact. My mom's had insurance policies that we was taught younger. If something ever happened to me, here's the paperwork for this. When I got 19 years old, I took out insurance policies on myself and my mom's. You see what I'm saying? I grew up in Brownsville, Brooklyn. Life expectancy for a black man is very slim. See what I'm saying?
I got it on my kids. I got it on my kids.
Yeah, you better have it on your kids for sure. Without a that's a man. Listen, once if you ain't got it on your kids anyway, and it's too much. They got so much Gerber shit, and you talking about $1 out your paycheck and $10 out your. It's so much shit you get. If you ain't got it on your kids right now, your kids is out there roaming freely in the streets and shit. Some people ain't got insurance on their kids. You know, go to taxes and shit. Your kids got insurance. Be like, oh shit.
And there's more to that life insurance policy too. You can also take from it if you need to take from it in order to do different things and you know get it back. But we could definitely talk about that on another podcast.
But we good because we 2 hours and 30 minutes in, man. Because you know at this time we got this set time. What we like to do is 2 hours. We're gonna talk our shit, half an hour for the team to come up here and talk their shit. Jet Black, Maybach,
y'all know
man,
what it is, man.
Yo, we appreciate y'all, man.
Smiley, man.
Salute.
Y'all know
Sir,
what it is, man.
Yes, sir.
You
Man.
gotta
We definitely good.
Go ahead.
Nah, you first.
No. I wanted to elaborate real quick on what you were saying, but it's like you just got to have. I guess you just got to be special with that gift. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, you know what I'm saying, everybody's different. Everybody's path ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? So it's what type of time. It's like this. My parents always taught me to respect them and respect my elderlies. So I believe that nothing can touch me. And you gotta think where I stand at, and I videotape. 4 people died in 3 days in that same spot. So I'm right there every day. But I believe that I'm so powerful and I only give positive energy to the earth. The Lord just gonna make them bullets go right past me. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
Because I respect, man.
Yeah.
You can have all the money you
and
want.
he be in the hood too. He definitely be in the hood.
Miles,
for sure.
Listen to me, my boy. I could go anywhere I want, anywhere, and I could represent anything I want. If you look at my page, you see the shit that I do. Nobody in Hartford, what I do, nobody does that. So that's why it ain't no problem to that standpoint. But I could go on any project, any street, a nigga know me. You can have all the money, all the guns. You don't get more respect than me. So you ain't hurting me, dude.
Yeah.
I just know when I walk away from you, just be feeling like me. It's over. It's just that simple.
That's
just that simple.
That's
Shout
a great
out to y'all,
insight.
man,
Yes, sir, man. Yo, Jet Black, I like the energy. I like the vibes, my God. I need you to be safe when you out there in them streets. I ain't gonna lie, like me, I'm a God-fearer man. I have a lot of people praying over me. And me too have been in a lot of situations the way I'm like, well, I got out of this one. I thought I was like that too. They get to shooting and bullets fly over me. To 3 of them bitches hit my ass. You see what I'm saying? So I like the vibes. Just be very mindful that them bitches.
Trust me, I got shot 5 times when I was 17.
Oh, so you understand?
I felt them.
5 of them bitches hit you, so you understand. But now they just fly over. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. As I said, I could fear no man but God. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. If he spared me from them 3, I could fear nobody but him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody but him. Word up. So we appreciate y'all, man. And you definitely got some good energy, my guy, Jack Black. We definitely want you to come on in and tour more. Every time we hit the link, you welcome. Yes, sir.
Thank y'all. Love y'all.
Yo, appreciate
you, Jet Black.
We'll
appreciate you.
My good man. Yes, sir. Maybach Mel. Let the people know where they can find you at, man, so we can end this podcast, man, and keep it to a podcast standpoint like we like to do.
Y'all already know, man. I'm here. For anybody else.
yeah.
I'm here.
Well, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, because without y'all, we nothing. We'll just be sitting here talking to ourselves the whole time. And we don't want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, though, we appreciate y'all to the fullest, man. And you are definitely at the top of the top when it comes down to support.
Appreciate y'all. And y'all will never be talking to yourselves, man. Even the haters is watching. So even the haters is watching. So
the bushes.
Supporters. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Melly.
No, go ahead. I'm just saying they in the bushes.
They in the bushes.
Oh, you just had to add the lip gloss before you said that, huh?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But it's the truth, bro. You already know, man. It's the truth.
Live, they will just wait to watch the playback just so they don't contribute to the live numbers. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. They more wanted to see Melly fail now than they want to see me fail. You know what I'm saying? Like they not even.
That's a big fact.
No more. They rooting for Melly. Melly is now a 1K. Melly is a threat to some people, which we don't know why. Yeah, she's out here trying to get a little piece of this YouTube money like everybody else. But so I see them. They coming out of the woodworks, and I told her it's about to be a lot of friendlies in here. But you know, other than that, though, yeah, 1K Melly is a threat, but we don't know why. We just out
But I
here
got a
just
ring.
trying to
That got a ring. That got a ring to it.
1K Melly. Oh yeah,
1K Melly.
I know. Oh, that's a
Yeah, I
fact.
got a ring to it.
They hate
For
that
real.
name. They hate that
You might as
name.
well throw that in there. You might as well throw that in there as well.
Yo, listen, man. I one time I gotta do my own little clap it up for 1K Melly too, and I'm gonna tell you what they is too. You want to see this? Little clap it up one time for 1K Melly. That was specifically for Melly. You mad? Clap that queen. You know what I'm saying? That was
And hold on, right? She was talking about feeling like spitting. You might want to throw that in there as the rap layer.
Oh no, we've been putting that bug in her ear, but we don't want to. We got a lot. I ain't even gonna lie too with our regular lives, and we be having a lot of shit going on. That's why we need people to really appreciate the work we be doing behind the scenes. Cause this shit ain't easy.
Let me say this. I don't mean to cut you off.
Yes,
that
sir.
that upload you did, that was real good. Melly did
Which one?
and both of y'all. You did one. Remember I commented? I was like, yo,
yes.
keep hitting yes. The way you narrated, the way you threw your little 900 hotline voice on there, I was like, is this really Melly? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, but Smiley, you did one too, man. Y'all keep it up, man. Just keep smacking them with the uploads as well too. You know what I mean?
That's something we're definitely gonna be doing too. We're gonna be doing, a lot more of when we're doing commentary, little quick uploads with commentary behind it. So we're gonna start letting y'all know, because a lot of times I know y'all be wanting us to go live and talk about it live too, but once again, with regular everyday life shit, and we can't just go live. That's not podcast. Podcast not like, oh shit, let me go talk about somebody, set a live and go live. Like, nah, like you gotta have topics. As you can tell, if you watch back on the play, there's gonna be no dry spots. You're not gonna hear no time where we just sitting here like this. You're not gonna hear none of those. You're not gonna hear none of those at all. The shit has to run very consistently in there too. So that takes time, that takes practice, that takes a lot of planning shit out. We got thumbnails, we gotta put up topics, and we gotta lay all kind of shit. Monetize channels now before that, and we gotta make sure TikTok flowing, Facebook and YouTube. It's a lot. It's a fucking lot. But at the end of the day, we know hard work pays off, so we don't complain about the work, but we just want y'all to know, for y'all who do tune in, we appreciate that, because if y'all wasn't here, we would just say, fuck it. We ain't doing it. Like, for what? I'm saying I make no money over the shit. So Melly Super Chat is available, by the way. It's down there. It's
Definitely.
That's probably lighting up right now because I said something.
Yes. And to everybody that's in my chat and in my channel, I'm sorry, you guys. I cannot see y'all from over on Smiley's platform. But salute to y'all if you are in my chat watching. I appreciate you. I definitely
put the extra screen on there.
Yes. For real, I'm gonna have to get another device so I could, make sure I shout out to everybody in my chat. But if you are in my chat, thank you. If you are gonna watch the replay on my channel, thank you for supporting. Thank you for definitely tapping in and tuning in.
Damn, I just realized that we can't even that should just pop. That's why I try to tell people there's a lot of shit be going on. I just popped in my head that we don't never be talking to your chat at all. Like and
I can't even see we can't see my chat in here.
You gotta add the extra screen on there and do it on YouTube so you can have it directly watching so you can look at your chat. Yeah. Okay. So you know how you got the other what's name? Like right now, I'm actually doing it. I'm looking at us, I'm talking to you through StreamYard. But I'm looking at us on YouTube right now.
On my channel?
On on your channel.
Okay.
Yep. So
salute to all the Honey Gang.
You don't use your phone?
I'm on my phone right now. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm using my camera on my phone right now.
And with your phone, I can't have
I can't go back and see who's in my chat. So salute to everybody that taps in and tunes in on my channel as well. We do not listen. I'm over here, so don't think that I'm not, seeing y'all or supporting or seeing y'all support. So thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
That's
because them secret admirers are gonna be mad at you. You ain't shouting them out.
I know. I never even thought about that shit too. They probably be typing the Melly chat and shit. Like, why they ain't answering us? They looking at everybody else in the other chat. But we definitely want y'all to rock out in both channels too. It's gonna get to the point to where both of us is definitely gonna have just two different fan bases, and there's gonna be big chats combined too. Because we only see one number. We know y'all seeing the YouTube numbers, but us, we're looking at YouTube. I'm looking at Melly's numbers, my numbers, Facebook numbers on both channels, and Twitch numbers all as one number right now too. So once again, that's why we tell y'all too, whatever numbers y'all seeing, don't get deterred by it. It's 5 of the platforms that's going to watch live. It's another 2 on top of that that's going to be listening in by the time tomorrow come up. So make sure.
Right.
I know y'all get tired of seeing y'all faces. Like, damn, I log into Twitter, these niggas is on here. I go on Twitch, these niggas is on here. I go on TikTok, these niggas is on here. Instagram, this niggas is on here again. Facebook, these niggas is on here again. YouTube, that's them again. Spotify, what the fuck? I can't get away from yes, you can't get away from us. We are everywhere in these streets. Best of both worlds, bitches. Get in tune. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Told y'all. Every time we about to end the live, the fucking numbers want to jump up. I don't know why that keep happening. YouTube, why every time that happens? Every time we about to end the live,
we about to
the
end.
numbers want to fucking jump
People
up.
start coming in.
That's a fact, man. But 2 hours and 41 minutes in, you gotta catch us on the replay if
you know what? Yeah, what time is it though? You know what? I might have a little bit of time, so I could probably do a live on my channel. Yeah, we could probably do a little live on my channel. I probably got another 2 hours in me to rock out with y'all.
And refill her cup.
Yeah, oh definitely. Oh, definitely.
Y'all never know what, it ain't Friday night, but you never know what could happen.
I know,
Monday,
right?
Baby.
It's Monday. That's crazy. It's fucking Monday.
You know what I'm saying?
Monday. It's crazy.
It don't even feel like a Monday. The shit feel like kind of like give me a little Thursday vibes, right?
I know, right? It's crazy how the months are just going by, yo, and the year just started. I'm like, damn, we was just doing the New Year's and birthday party and everything in January, and now we all the way in March.
That guy said
y'all about to have your anniversary soon. Y'all gonna have your anniversary. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, shit, Ellie, when is your 1 year anniversary?
It'll be during the summer, right?
No, I think my 1 year already passed. Listen, when I do my one, for us as a team.
No, I'm talking about her being on YouTube. Period.
Okay, yeah, it passed already. So you know what I'm gonna do, Maybach Mel? I'm going to do my 1K and my 1 year all in the same.
That's a fact. I ain't even gonna lie. That 1 week it's gonna be a fun. I ain't even gonna lie. It's gonna fuck the monetization. We're gonna have drinks. We're gonna have buzz.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have some music. I ain't even gonna lie. Like we
should
do like we should do like a playlist battle. Not even like no specific versus battle. We should do like a playlist kind of battle. I
might have a DJ.
Oh, get your DJ.
I might have a DJ. I might have a DJ. Yeah. You know what? And this DJ, I've known him. I shouldn't say known him, but I've known of him for a while. And when I had posted that I hit 1K, he just congratulated me and gave me the utmost praise because he was just like, you know what? I have a channel and it's hard as hell. I just gave up. So he was like, that's good. Right. He said he just gave up. You know, he couldn't do it. It was hard. So he really like praised me. He was like, that's what's up. Like, that's what's good. Like, I see that you working hard at what you're doing. So I was like, all right. He subscribed to my channel. He was like, I subscribed to his channel and hit him on Instagram. So he's a DJ. So I told him, I'm like, listen, I'm having my 1K celebration soon. I will be hitting you up so you could tap in and tune in and shit. Maybe you could get your YouTube channel back started. Shit, this shit about to be a movement.
That's a great promotion right there. And you already know we looking for that kind of aspect of,
oh yeah,
kind of behind. I'm gonna be honest too. Sometimes I don't be wanting to do the whole playing the music shit. We needed somebody specifically for that too, because we trying to bring some of the versus battles. I see I salute that guy. I smoke hip hop, man. He's definitely doing his doing his thing with the verses now. Too. I try to tell people it's smart. Now that they, it's little tricks and trades to get around a little full-fledged copyright getting strike shit. So
exactly. He did one recently,
and he gives the game.
Exactly.
Gives you the game. So yeah.
What do you do? Beyonce and
Mariah Carey.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. So yeah, man, salute to him too. I definitely want to do stuff too. Like I'm gonna be doing versus battles with underground artists too. That's something I'm definitely gonna bring back too. I know we play a lot of underground artists. Is not artists people are used to hearing too. So that's something we're gonna start bringing back too. So if you're an artist out there, you got a lot of songs out, and you feel like you just one of the best ones unheard, whether you a YouTuber or Twitch. It's a lot of rappers on Twitch, and they be trying to shit on what they call YouTube rappers. So I even go a lot. I want to kind of do some Twitch rappers versus like the YouTube rappers.
YouTube.
Some shit like that. Yeah, we're gonna make it very interesting.
Don't forget, we gotta do who was it? They said who was it for the battle? They said NBA Youngboy and somebody else. Who was it?
Oh, Little Dirt. No,
I don't know if it was Lil. Was it Little Dirt?
It was
Dirt. Okay. I think that recent idea that they gave us. They said YB and Lil Durk. So I don't know. We might have to put a list together for that, man. We might have to do something for that because I think that would be dope.
You said you was gonna ask me about it. It was on
yes.
Yes. Me personally, I don't feel comfortable enough to pick songs for either. If this was me picking songs for Untitled Chapter or The Baby, I would definitely feel comfortable. But I don't know enough. I don't know what Dirk shit is a hit. Like the only shit I heard on the radio out here. NBA Youngboy neither. You know what I'm saying? Like so, they might have.
Well, Dirk got the hit with Drake. Was that Drake's song? That was Drake's song or his song?
Even with a verse, it don't even matter.
That was Dirk's song.
That was Dirk's song though, but. That's it though. I'll probably know like 3 or 4 that I heard on the radio. Other than that though, I'm not like I'm going. Niggas might kill me in the comments for this one, but yeah, I'm not NBA Youngboy. The new niggas who I like, and I don't know if you want to call them new, is NLE Chopper and The Baby. Those are the two like newest. If it's not like a New York artist, you see what I'm saying. But like outside of New York artists, those are the two.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
I don't even mess with The Baby no more because to me, his cadence is still the same. He ain't switch up nothing. His flow's still the same from when he first came out.
I a lot of people say that too. That's the one criticism he get as far as the not switch up the flow. But my shit is like
he does though. He switches it up crazy.
But that's what we know
that. That's crazy because I be like, he'll switch it up right in the middle of the song and it just ride and it just go. But I understand what y'all saying though, but you have to think that's his style. That's his style of rap. That's what he does. That's his style of rap. That's what he does. So I mean, why not? I'm rapping. I'm gonna make a flow, my own flow. You feel me? That's my own flow. It's just like when you hear one of your favorites, they have a cadence as well. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not saying he's fast.
You might like
he's fast, but he just
no. But I get what y'all saying though. Y'all feel like he has the same, flow time at the time. I get it.
You know what I like about him too? I think he's like he's animated like Eminem, Busta Rhymes, and Ludacris. That's what I like about him. His personality. Personality wise,
he's kind of a dickhead too. I'm not even gonna lie. The Baby is a dickhead too. You respectfully, of course.
I like my nigga mean.
Yeah, I'm saying.
All y'all rappers have y'all little egos, man.
They do, but you know what it is though? Some is like, some is way, but like people don't even realize Fabulous is one of the most humblest people you'll meet in America. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't see him yelling. I can't see him yelling. I can't see Nas yelling.
Don't say that about Fabulous. He knocked his baby mama teeth out, bruh. Don't say that.
I didn't say he was like pussy or nothing. Like obviously he from Brevoort. No. If you familiar with Fulton Street, And Ralph, like Brevoy gets down over there. Like it's a lot of ins and outs over there. Police all around. It's hard to do shit in Brevoy. But it's humble. That's what I'm talking about. Like Fab is not a dickhead. Fab is not somebody if you come up and try to take a picture. He
won't take a picture.
Yeah, like the baby is smacking your fucking phone out your hand. You know what I'm saying? Or some,
no, the baby, no, don't even. Yo, the baby takes pictures like a motherfucker, bruh. That's probably because he didn't want to be bothered or he wasn't in the mood or whatever. But yo, he definitely fucks with his fans heavy.
You ever see somebody try to put their arm around him like this though? You see?
Yeah, he was like, he was like, nah. Yeah. Yeah, not no dudes.
Yeah, that's what I mean by he's got he's a dickhead. But those are the ones that kind of they always those are the ones where you got the boss. Those are the ones that make it the corporate. Those are the ones where you be like, damn, corporate is in here. He's just a dickhead. Like, that's how he made it up.
He's gonna fit right in. He's gonna fit right in. Right. And you can't be a pushover in this game, man. You gotta have tough fucking skin. Nobody wants a fucking cry. I told you some constructive criticism. Now you're gonna sit there and cry like a fucking baby. Like, no, get the fuck out of here with that weak ass shit. This game is not for the weak. It's just not. Entertainment is not for the weak. So if you weak, get the fuck on.
Yeah.
You heard that, Freddie P? They talking to you, Freddie P.
Oh my God, I can't believe. Like, I don't know what he thought he was gonna do with that, but that ain't gonna lead to no lawsuit or nothing. But that's why, honestly, I think the baby too. That's why I think he teamed up with NBA YoungBoy. They both was underrated, both the most hated
underdogs.
And the baby is not. He's not scared to do shit that people say, "Oh, don't do this." He went at the LGBTQ plus AI community. Did I say it right, Melly?
Yeah.
QIA
plus.
I fuck that shit up every time.
He really did, and to be honest, Molly, he really didn't go after. He really did not go after them. It was a simple comment that he made, and people felt some type of way about. He really didn't go after them. Like, I don't even understand it. People. People just took that shit and blew it out of proportion. He didn't even go after them. He didn't say, all you gay niggas that got AIDS in the front, I don't like you niggas, stop, get the fuck out of my... No, he didn't do that. He didn't do that.
It was definitely a little risky on his part, though. Talk your shit.
Yeah, he didn't do that. So, at the end of the day, I think it was just blown out of proportion. Everything is so sensitive now. Nobody can really have freedom of speech because they on your ass if you do. But he was able to come up out of that shit and persevere still, and he's still going. Canceled where? Canceled who? Not my baby.
I know.
Not
I
for
like
sure.
Too. 50 brought him out a couple of times too. 50 was like, yo, I'm rocking out, come out and perform. You know what I'm saying? So that's good when you get like your peers to support you, while everybody else is trying to stay away from you. So I like the fact that 50 does that. And 50 is controversial anyway, so he loves shit like that.
He's a dickhead too.
Right.
He's a dickhead too. As I'm saying, it's a couple of them too. When you think about their personalities and the way they act, and this is respectfully, of course. You know what I'm saying? They're dickheads. But this is why I feel like they're in the position that they're in right now. Sometimes to be the boss, and this is my whole goal, right? I tell Melly this all the time too. When the money come, my main focus is to not let the money change me to where I'm like, Pastor Grey Poupon. And B, I don't want to become a dickhead. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be the nigga who get money and be the boss and be the dickhead. Like, you fucking up the vibes every time you come around. Everybody got that one specific boss that's at the job to where when they come around, they fucking the whole vibes up. Like, damn, we can't have no fun.
You can't be yourself. Yeah, you can't be yourself. Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? So
but you know the money's gonna change you though, right? You know the money's gonna change.
It is, it's gonna change me, but it's not. It's only gonna be to a certain extent though.
Like you're not gonna let it consume you.
Brand new, like a nigga who feel like, oh shit, I gotta pull up in the Maybach to go to Brooklyn and pull up on my. Like, I don't want to be that person. See what I'm saying? Like, nah, go get me a fucking Camry so I can blend in with the rest of the people in here. We standing on the stoop. We smoking weed outside. I don't need to be inside the Maybach with the fucking with the curtains pushed open while niggas is talking to me outside freezing and y'all gotta take your shoes off when you get like I don't want to be that nigga. I'm saying like get in here 10 snow on your boots. Like we in this Maybach 15 niggas in here smoking on 4 blunts right now. Get in the car. I want to be one of those niggas like bitch get in my car.
Yeah, you want to blend in.
I'm gonna keep a couple wet wipes in case a bum try to touch me. Ew. Fuck out of here. I'm bourgeoisie. Fuck out of here. No, fuck all that.
I was like, damn, Melly, that nigga just he touched the show. You hit it with the baby shit. Man, get the fuck off me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, like, ew. No.
Melly, you start wearing long chic shit that's like we in the mall and you start wearing shit that look like a long chic, I'm walking away from you, son. You know
nah. I'ma still keep. Listen. I'ma still keep me a pair of Timbs on the side. I'ma still keep me my little, Tommy Puffer. You know what I'm saying? My little parka going on. Maybe a beanie, bonnet, maybe. So I'ma still keep.
Boy, you lie. You getting that money? You not walking out the house with a buy. Not you. You be like, I'm not fucking turning on this camera. My hair ain't looking right. Fuck that.
Not this good hair.
You're
not this good hair. This good hair got a show. The fuck you talking about? But yeah.
When the money come, don't worry.
You can't cover that Brazilian. Can't cover the Brazilian.
Maybach Mel, how you know that was Brazilian? That's Brazilian.
I mean, that's
facts. All of my facts. All of my hair is good quality. For sure.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. My girl in the all natural phase right now. She's in the all. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I was against that until Tracy Ellis Ross did it. Once I seen her, I said, "Oh shit, her shit nappy." But you can't. You still got to look at the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the hair. You know what I'm saying? That light skin ass. Bring that ass here, Tracy Ellis Ross.
I got meat meal braids up under this motherfucker. Don't play yourself.
You gonna take the wig over and start popping.
Oh yeah, I look like Cleo when this wig come off.
That shit crazy, son. Yo, I got the Cleos under here too. I got the Cleos.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck you.
I got big dookie braids under this wig. Don't play yourself.
If you was in California, you would just be normal. You just have all the studs trying to hit on you. If you walk outside, and nobody gonna say they gonna have all the studs hitting on you. Oh, she must be. She got a girly girl one, but let me see if I can go get her. Come up, Melly. You know I always feel strapped, right? What you mean? You got a gun? No.
I'm on that.
That shit crazy.
Like, ew, don't touch me.
Like, you walk around smelling like leather all day, like leather all day. That shit
good.
That shit smell like leather. You washed it today? Anyway,
I'm good.
That's everybody's good on the stud muffins.
I'm strictly dickly, a little chickly every now and again, but no.
Yeah, I haven't go lie. Yeah, I heard one of them in a restaurant. She like, nah, you crazy? I be getting to it, son. I get all of it. I'm a stud muffin in here. I'm like, stud, yeah, man. I'm eating all the crumb. Yo, the way she talked, she was so confident with it too. I said, yo, this is the California version of Young M.A. She said shake her hands like this. She called herself a stud muffin. I almost fucking fell out of my
stud
seat.
Muffin.
I eat all the crumbs off the plate. I was dying, Maybach. I almost fell out the fucking chair. And the crazy part is too, like she wasn't even talking to me. She was talking to one of my homeboys, but that was one of them conversations where everybody's like this. My mom's, the evangelist, she's sitting there like with this look on her face. You know what I'm saying? She's talking about she eat all the crumbs off the plate. I was like, yo, what? Oh man, my mom looked up, I was done.
Slight mustache going across the face, okay.
You know like Trick Daddy said, she's eating the mermaid. She be eating mermaid, huh?
For sure. Word up. But yeah, let's get out of here. Y'all go over to Melly's Mail after party on her channel. She probably about to. Are you gonna set it up, Melly, or you gonna just say fuck it?
What time is it?
We're like a little extra half an hour right now.
Nah, man, don't do it, man.
It is.
You already put it in.
I probably It is 11:09. I probably won't stay up. I probably won't do it because now I do have to get up in the morning for work. So I probably won't do it tonight. But We could definitely set something up for tomorrow.
Yo, that's a fact. We listen, whatever you want to set up for tomorrow, we definitely gonna bust y'all with some uploads tomorrow. But who knows? Y'all might get the best of both worlds. Cause I'm be honest, these was two good ass topics, and we stayed on these two topics for the whole 2 hours. So you might get a back-to-back feature. We know it's a rare sighting. You get us back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's 1K Melly. She monetized. Listen, the more videos you make, the more money YouTube and Google AdSense gonna say, here you go, my friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, salute to Google AdSense. We appreciate y'all more than y'all know.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And you know the great part about it is you start at the beginning of the year. So when you get to claim them good taxes at the end of the, well, that's gonna be a whole nother one. That's gonna be a whole nother, you know, you get into the 1099 game and all that now too. So yeah, man, yeah. So we'll talk about that at the end of the year, because when your guy gonna look and go say, hey, what the fuck is Google AdSense? That's what my guy said. What the hell is a Google AdSense? You know what I'm saying? What the hell is a TuneCore? I hit his ass for goddamn 5 fucking. Here you go. Here go 5 W-2s, my G. Damn, you worked a lot of jobs. Nah, this is rap money. This is YouTube money. This is real life money. This is sponsor money. Man, listen.
Facts.
Last year was a good year. I gotta get back to it for sure this year, because to have 5 paychecks flowing through, that shit was good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, and we taking trips this year.
Yeah.
We taking trips this year.
Yeah.
Point blank period.
Facts. If the Maricron, the whatever, what's the new one? I missed. That's the old one. What's the new one?
It's over. It's over now. This Russia and Ukraine situation is going on. COVID is going to be non-existent after this. So
this is the COVID
y'all watch what I say. This whole thing with Russia, Ukraine is definitely the cover-up for the COVID going completely away.
Yo, man, and you know what they going? As soon as they say COVID's gone, all the people who didn't take the shot is gonna come out I told y'all stupid motherfuckers don't take that shot. You niggas gonna turn the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in like 2.5 years. You know that was gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen.
You know what's gonna happen? Y'all gonna see a commercial on the TV talking about, if you've had the COVID shot, I'm pretty sure you probably have symptoms of mesothelioma. I'm telling you, it's going to be something like that. If we have a lawsuit, if you got the COVID shot and you had these side effects, I'm telling you, it's going to be just like that.
I don't wish that, but I do believe in that because of the simple fact that they sealed the records on the ingredients or whatever that's in the vaccine. For real, they sealed it for 55 years. That's telling people. Yeah, they sealed it at the Supreme Court Justice until 55 years later. They're gonna release what was in it and stuff like that.
Mayback, what if they shot me in the arm with 2 shots of Aunt Jemima syrup? That's fun. They gave me 2 Aunt Jemima shots.
It ain't do nothing but get your ass diabetes. I'm done with y'all.
See, me in my life, that's why I'm like, nah, the kids fuck that. But me, I'll shoot myself up. I'll be the test dummy. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, fuck it. I'm at the point in my life, right? Like, I done lived I done lived longer than I thought I was going to live anyway. You know what I'm saying? Right now, all I'm trying to do is provide generational wealth. I done lived a nice, strenuous life. Listen. If the shot take me out after living in Brownsville and been shot and the dodge shots and you talking about all the cat I done ate from out of the New York Chinese restaurants and how many times I done drunk some juice that probably had a little roach floating at the bottom. Listen, I done lived in the shot. Fuck it. Hey, fuck it. I'm gonna get me a nice bottle of Patron Anejo. I'm gonna try to roll me up the biggest blunt I can smoke. And I'm gonna just take it down. Fuck it, they got me.
Listen, my mind went to the gutter when you said all the cat I done ate from New York City. My mind went to the gutter.
We all know.
But you said the Chinese restaurant, so I'm like, okay, back on track.
Yeah. We definitely, you know, if you grew up in New York, you can't tell a New Yorker that Chinese food ain't somehow or another. Some of those dishes and items, whether it's beef and broccoli, the chicken and broccoli, the General Tao chicken, something's dog.
chicken.
Something's dog.
Mystery meat. Yeah, mystery meat.
Yeah, there's no way you can convince otherwise. But that's some of the best shit you will ever taste in your life.
Swear to God.
Swear to God. That Thailand where they eat dog regularly, like if they don't get down for the shit. Like, just don't tell me it's
delicacy.
Like,
it's a delicacy out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just don't like that. They paying top money for dog out there. Like, they just taking it out here and fuck it.
That's nasty.
$3.99, $4.50. You want chicken wing, pork fried rice, $4.50 for you extra dog pork anyway.
That's nasty.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's why when I do now, I literally stick to things that they can't fake. I literally get, because now I'm older and I'm more in tune. I literally go and get 4 chicken wings, fried rice. Don't even put no shrimp. Don't put no pork. Definitely don't put that beef. If you ate beef fried rice, you let me know what that beef is. You know what that is? That's cat dog. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Spare ribs? Like, nah, hell no, Jared. You eat spare ribs. If you eat spare rib, you go and find me a spare rib tip inside the supermarket right now. Anybody find me something that says spare rib tips inside the supermarket right now, I cash app you $100. You know what I'm saying? Boosie boys. You're not gonna find it. You're not gonna find it. You know why? It's just certain shit. Like, let's be for real, right? What the fuck is a chicken McNugget? You go in a fucking supermarket right now and find me a McNugget that ain't frozen. Find me anything that's shaped like a McNugget. You ain't gonna find it. You try to cut a piece of chicken breast and make it look like a McNugget. I cash app you $100 right now. You ain't gonna find it.
You could ground up you gotta ground up the chicken.
That's a fact. Glizzies, like what? What's in there?
Everything.
Hot dogs, they
pork,
mystery
chicken, turkey.
Yeah.
That's mechanically made. It'll tell you that on the package.
That's a fact. But boy, we sitting there at the damn cookouts. I'll teach you the electrics. Bust down glizzies, and now I'm saying we having it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, betrayed. I don't know who was running this government back in the. They done told us a lot of shit. They done made us think a lot of shit was good for us.
Right.
It ain't been good for us, and we just can't find that shit right now. Milk does not do a body good. It got fucking white people drinking milk out of cups and shit, eating that shit with they. Ew. How you eat pizza and drink milk? Like, that's disgusting. Ew. But you know why? They think they're going to do their body good, and they wonder why they've been shaped like that. White girls, they start getting bodies, so they stop drinking milk. You know what I'm saying?
Till they met up with Dr. Miami.
Oh, nah, but some of them now, they just doing squats. Salute to all the white girls in San Diego, because it's a lot of thick, natural white girls out here. I ain't even going to lie, but you know what they doing? They doing Angela Simmons workout. As they doing. They doing squats all day. They're all in the military out here. So out here you run and your ass do squats.
Or they getting dunked in the booty. Dunked in the booty. Dunked in the booty.
You know what? I'm not doing this. I'm gonna say that again.
You sound like a damn down south. You sound like a damn down south artist.
Yeah, listen, if y'all girls got the potential and you don't got the money to go spend it, yo, go to your boyfriend. Listen.
Dunked in the booty.
Yeah, a little poop shoot. Say, hey, you want to take a little trip down the poop shoot? You know what I'm saying? That's it. A little poop shoot. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Make it sound funny when you ask. You know what I'm saying? A little poop shoot. That'll do the justice. You know, a little spray. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Make sure you bleach your butthole.
Yo, who the fuck does that? Who the fuck does
What?
that? Oh, hell no.
On that note, Smiley, take us out of here. Take us out of here.
Painful like a motherfucker, boy. To go down there with some rock time.
All my girls, if you know, you know.
Tune in to Melly Mel.
Yeah.
Tune into 1K Melly Mel show on her next live. She will tell you how to clean it out. All right.
Black girls ain't out here bleaching their butthole.
Oh yeah, black girls is out here bleaching that booty hole.
Why?
Because your booty hole is darker. Your booty area is darker than your other area, so you bleach it to lighten it up.
We don't care about the why they ain't bleaching pussies. There's a lot of dark pussies. Like the pussies be darker than a lot of light skinned girls. Pussies is darker than they actual legs and shit.
Bleach your booty hole. Bleach your booty hole.
Yeah, we don't listen. I'm gonna be the first male to tell you we don't care about that shit. A little bit of hair in there.
Oh
like,
no! See, no, see, no.
But the color, though, the color,
it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to shave the inside or your booty. It's hard to shave. Listen, ladies, I done tried it. I got a big old butt, so it's hard to open that shit and just try to shave. No, get you some wax strips. Wax that booty hole and all of that.
Oh no, you would be in there hopping this shit. That shit be hurt. You be in there hopping this shit, pants leg be on your knees. Yo, that shit is
the best thing you could possibly do. Best thing you could possibly do.
How do girls even get to the point to where they know that they assholes need to be bleached? Like, how do you even see that? Like, y'all in the mirror look.
Yeah, if you're a female and you've never put the mirror up to your coochie, I don't know what the fuck you've been doing all your whole life. I seriously, as a female, every female needs to put a mirror up to her coochie to see what it look like, see what's going on down there, see what you need to do. Like all females should do that. That shouldn't just be. I mean, all females should do that. Like that's a fucking that should be written in the woman handbook.
Yo, guys, we don't do that with our balls. I'm sorry, like that's weird. I'll never put the little mirror. You talking about with the handle? Like
yeah, you don't put a you don't put a mirror right there to see what you're doing. If you like, this is to my women. You don't like put a mirror down there to see what your shit look like or what you doing when you shaving.
Look at the ass too, like with the mirror at the same time.
Yes, like, you look at everything down there. Your coochie is right next to your ass. Your asshole. You gotta look. You gotta look. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is too real for y'all. I don't know, but I definitely take a mirror and look at my asshole and look at my coochie.
Y'all girls be real slick with it too, because I'm pretty sure, as freely as you talking about it, I'm pretty sure I done probably ran across. I probably been in the house with a couple and they probably was in the bathroom just bleaching assholes.
Bleaching assholes.
That's weird. Charlamagne the God, looking like your asshole, looking like Lil' Kim.
Bleaching asshole. I'm telling you, bleach your asshole.
I'll be the first one to tell y'all we don't care if your butt cheeks got the little black near the butt cheeks. And the rest of it go like we don't fucking who the fuck cares?
Some of that shit be looking nasty though. Like
if you a stripper,
that should be looking nasty. Like son, I'm good.
Like us guys, I don't know about you, Maybach Mel, but I'm one of the guys. I love to see the stretch marks. The stretch marks from like
I'm with you. I'm with the natural, man. I'm a natural guy. I like everything natural. I don't mind, little lashes, little, wig here and there. But as far as a female's body, I want everything natural. Like you said, I want to see the cellulite, whatever you got. You got war scars. I want to see all of that.
I don't want to walk bullet wounds. Like this is the bleaching shit. That shit great. Walking the bathroom like, what the fuck going on? What the fuck is that smell in here? Who's washing clothes in here? Somebody's doing white. What's going on in here? Shit crazy. Asshole bleaching in the back. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. I would kind of want to bust it on the bathroom now with everybody. You hear me guys up? Like, nah, that shit crazy, man. That's crazy.
Bleach that asshole, sis. Bleach it.
I know Lil' Kim gotta like keep bleaching her whole body just to make sure the shit ain't going different colors and shit. But I don't know. I never looked and seen that shit and got disgusted by it. I don't know. I've noticed that, especially with like light skinned, brown skinned girls, that happens a lot too, especially with the eye yellow girls too. In between their legs or the butt cheeks, in the little, right in the black. It's always stuff like that, but I never looked at that like, oh shit, that looks wild. Like nah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Is the darker the berry.
The bleach is just there to just make it all one color. Period. Like that's just what it's there for. It's not to do anything else but that, just to make it all one color. If women If a woman has a problem with how dark that area is or doesn't like it, that's just the solution to change that.
Now, what
It's
if you
not to say
want?
women should go bleaching, but if you wanna, bleach your booty hole,
Do white people do it?
I don't know.
You know, I'm trying to
They
think.
might.
You know, they be having like they be at the beach tan and all that. Can you
I
imagine
don't think
having
white
a tan
people do
ass
it.
and digging a bleach asshole on top of the tan ass? Like that might be 3 different colors right there. You gonna have 3 different colors.
I don't know if white people do it, but I definitely know for my light skinned girls or my brown skinned girls, they definitely do it for sure.
Wow. Black girls bleach their that's Ron G's. You knew that, Ron G's? Black girls be in the bathroom bleaching their ass on the low. Say so now you mean to tell me if I see something with the same color, like if you ain't dark skinned and you got the same color, you be bleaching your ass.
She probably bleaches that asshole. But you can appreciate. I mean, some men can appreciate that though. That a woman cares enough about, and when he open it up, he's not looking at something that looks like fucking mold in her ass crack.
I'd rather you use the bleach on the white clothes. Fuck the fuck the ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Use that shit the white clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. I don't know. Us guys, we so stupid. We not thinking about that. That's why I don't know why so many girls be insecure with their bodies. Because us guys, we don't care about none of that shit. Only thing we care about one thing is getting the pussy. Long as the pussy work, that's all we thinking about. We don't care about nothing the way nothing else look. We not looking.
I'm telling you, it's way more. It's way more attractive and it's way more sexy when that shit looks good as fuck. It's a turn on. It's a turn on. If you just fucking just the fuck and not fucking to look at your girl, look at her coochie, look at her poom poom, all of that stuff, then I don't know what the fuck you fucking for. You just fucking just to bust a nut? Like, no. I want to turn you on. So whatever I have to do in order to turn you on in that way, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. That's just me.
Good too. Smelling good is important too.
Yeah. If girls take the time out to actually do that, and it cares a lot. But I'm just, and I know I'm not gonna be the only one that watched this on a playback. That's a little shock. I just didn't realize that our black melanin sisters, melanin was out there unmelanating their ass with some bleach. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. Like that shit crazy. You just taking all the melanin off. Like leave your ass alone. Like it's a lot of brown come out of there, so it's only right that it be brown around the surface. You know what I'm saying? There's shitty situations, man. It happens to the best of us.
Bleach that asshole, sis. Bleach
That's
it.
crazy. I guess we learn something new every day. You know what I'm saying? But Melly Mel, Maybach Mel. There's a lot of Mels happening up here on this platform, man. Maybach Mel, we appreciate you. We about to end this podcast. We said that almost an hour ago. We don't really do it this time. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. That was a very interesting topic, and I definitely feel like we need to be more
recap
educated
on that.
as males. So now if
the
you
bleaching
walk in
spill.
you see your girl back there, she like this, and don't be alarmed. She just got the mirror, just trying to bleach her ass. That's it. That's all she's doing. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Just hold a mirror for her next time. Like, put a mask on because it might smell like Clorox in it. Anyway, that's it. I'm pretty sure they don't. Please don't use Clorox.
No.
Don't be like Gorilla Glue girl and you go get bleach and you try to be back there trying to bleach your ass. Like Clorox too is not it. Don't do that.
Facts. Go to Amazon. They have bleaching kits for your asshole. Up on Amazon.
Listen,
it's a kit. It's just like a waxing kit. They have a kit. Yes.
Too much. I haven't gone live. I see one more commercial about that stupid rose. You see the rose thing that they got, Melly? The little rose shit?
Yes.
I see one more commercial about the rose. The rose is about to put dudes out of business. It's a lot of girls who's gonna be buying the rose fucking Valentine's Day gifts and all that shit. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Get your girl a rose before she buy it for herself and try to hide.
I'm good on the rose. I'm good on the rose. I'm straight. I don't need the rose.
That shit look like this gonna start that red shit gonna start chipping off, and that shit gonna give you like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have a pussy infection. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing. See, but that's the thing, though. You shouldn't masturbate every single day. You know what I mean? You should at least give your coochie a rest. You shouldn't use that rose every single day. So that's just my take on it.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And then when you get with a man, he's not gonna live up to your expectations of that rose. So, ladies, please stop using toys every single day. I would say use it maybe like once or twice a week, and just keep it like that.
If I'm a stud muffin, I might gotta strap up with the rolls. Like if you could find some way to make the rolls into the strap on, what? Oh nah, you the illest stud in America. You getting all the females. What? Can you imagine the stud coming up with the rolls?
That's crazy.
With the rolls attached to it? Like nah.
I don't want no stud.
It's a stud gonna watch this, and she gonna try to literally take the regular piece off, and she gonna try to super glue like you did. She gonna try to super glue the rolls. That shit gonna fall right off. That shit crazy. You see the stud pulling up with the rolls? Are you ready? Hell no. You get the fuck away from me. You about to give me pussy infection. Anyway, this is the Best of Both Worlds podcast. I am your boy, Harlem Smiley. You know the slogan. You can't get this money when you slid and sleep on the couch. It's impossible. Go get some money so your girl don't got to go buy herself the rolls. Melly Mel, let them take us out of here one time.
It's your girl, Melly Mel, 2 L's, all caps, all fucking facts, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, and support, man. This was a good episode. We will be back, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
Facts, man. Facts. Yes, sir. Ron G's just ended off saying,
hey, Ron G's.
I'm not looking at the asshole that deep. Oh, not Ron G. You trying to go nose deep in there. I said, anyway, we out of here, man. We out of here.
Bye, y'all.
Later.